Yeah, whoa! Send me fan mail. Ha ha! Yo guys, fears, audience fears, and I'm back at it again with another live. Ha ha! 5 lives today, and that's why I am the live master. Well, brand new shirt. Oh yes, I bought it today. A new Hawaiian shirt for a new live. That's right. Coffee first. Coffee first. There we are. Well, it's been a nice little Friday. Work was good. Got off. Did a little live at home. I did a little live on the way to Goodwill. Did a live in Goodwill. So, live to Goodwill. Live in Goodwill. Live in Walmart. Live back to from home, from Walmart. And now my sit-down live. So, oh yeah. Lives, and more lives. There's never enough Blu-ray gems, and there's never enough lives, and there's never enough nerd holes, and there's never enough fears. Ha ha! That's right. All right, so I got a very good show for you guys. Ready to rock, ready to roll, going nuts, going ballistic. Finally, it's the weekend. Man, pretty crazy week. The community has pretty much lost their minds. Not everybody, but somebody. Well, some people, not just somebody. Some people have lost their minds. Lots of drama this week. Very bad. Very bad. A lot of headaches. A lot of Tylenol. A lot of Advil that Fears had to use because of all those headaches and those lies and those deceptions and those con artists. It's insane. But thank God it's the weekend. All right, today's topic, we got one food review. Joey wanted a delicious pie and sandwiches. Delicious pies or sandwiches review. And so I got a mini pumpkin pie to kind of, welcome the fall season. So I'm going to be reviewing this mini pumpkin pie. And then we got one movie review. We got reviewing season 5 of The $6 Million Man. That's right. I'm almost done with Wicked for Good. So I'm going to try to watch the rest of this tonight. I'm about halfway through it. So far, it'll never outtop the original 1930s Wizard of Oz, but it's all right. It's okay. The Yellow Brick Road is a rocking in there, so there we are. Good stuff. So we got those. I'm going to review some videos today. No D-Man reviews today. I thought I would switch it up. Because we always do D-Man reviews, and nothing against D-Man, but I'm going to review some other things. Dave sent me a bunch of his video shorts that he wants me to review. Vic sent me something to review on Discord, so I'm going to be reviewing that. And then we got a big, massive nerd haul. Well, not a massive one, but a decent-sized nerd haul. And then Fears is going to add some new goals for 2026. I've been really trying to be better as a person. Better content, better everything. So I thought, last night, before I went to work, I did a pizza review, because I had some pizza. Oh yeah. Uploaded it about 10 hours ago, and then I made some new goals for Fears, and I'm going to try to achieve these goals by the end of the year. If I don't, then I'm going to take these goals and throw them into 2027. There you are. All right, so let's open up the chat. Let's get things rocking. I'll call Lantern, and then there we are. Okay. There we go. Before I went to work, That's right. All right, yo, what's up? Yo, Hedrix, what's going on? Strong Bear says, welcome to the Jurassic Park. Well, it's not a Jurassic Park Hawaiian shirt, but it's a nice new Hawaiian shirt. It does have dinosaurs on it. Strong Bear says, yo! There it is. So there we are. Hedrix, how you been doing? I think Hedrix got to almost all of my lives today. So yeah. All right, let's call Lampy, and let's get things rocking. But this is live number 5 today. Okay. So let me just open up a new window. I'm going to call Lampy real quick, see how he's been doing, and we'll get the show moving along moving along pretty quickly, my friends. I want to dig deep into all the delicious jams and jellies. So there we are. Now, I will say, me and Zach are not talking right now, but I did catch a little bit of Zach's Drive Time Live. Punk Rock was really giving him a lot of shit about the... he wants him to do the Gay Bar Challenge Part 2. And I only watched about maybe the last 6-7 minutes of it. And proud of Zach for sticking up for himself against Punk Rock, because Punk Rock never knows when to quit about these challenges. So way to go, Zach, for that. But I didn't catch the whole live. So let's see. Hedrick says, I don't think I was in 5. I was in the Walmart one for a bit. I think you were in some of the, maybe you weren't in all 5, but I think you were in some of the drive lives. I think. I could be wrong. But I know for a fact you made it to the Walmart thing. They had some good stuff there, Hedrix. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me call Lampy. Let's see what's up with Lampy. Tell him to spread. The link goes, Dave, spread the links. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, and I'm going to let Mike know that I'm live. Oh, yeah. Well, let's call Lampy first. Let's call Lampy. Let's see what he's been up to. And then big news, guys. I got big news to tell you after I hang out with Lantern just for a second, because I want to see how his day was. Big news, though. Big news. I'm very excited about this, so I'll tell you in a minute. So let me call Lantern. He's going to be like, not again. All right. Lantern. Lantern. Yo, Lantern, what's up, twin? What's up, twin? Ha ha. Lantern? Wake up, Lantern. Lantern, will you wake your ass up? Wake your ass up, Lantern. We gotta focus. Wait, who is it? Oh, God. I thought it was Lantern snoring. Lantern, Banjo. It's Banjo, right?
No.
Banjo, were you napping?
Yeah.
Well, where the hell's Lantern?
I don't know where he is.
Well, go get him. Go find him.
Okay, here's where he's going.
Yo, twin! What's up, twin? Hey, Lantern, guess what? I'm going live! Lantern, I've been live 5 times today. Oh, yeah. Okay, now, Lantern, what did you have for lunch? Anything good for lunch?
Not really.
I didn't have lunch either. What's up?
Not too fierce.
I didn't have anything for lunch except for a soda. It was hot outside while I was doing my errands. I had a Coca-Cola.
What kind of soda was it?
It was Coca-Cola zero sugar. So it was really hot outside, Lantern. So technically that was my lunch, Lantern. But I had a nice breakfast. I had some orange juice. I had some coffee. And I had 2 slices of toast with peanut butter all over. Ooh, yeah. Now we're talking.
You know the shit again?
I've been eating that peanut butter shit again, Lantern. When am I not eating that? Because I love me some peanut butter. Lantern, you had to do 2 lives last night, all because of Punk Rock.
Yeah.
Are you mad at Punk Rock?
Not really.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. And you know what, Lantern? At least you didn't lose your channel. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
So, Lantern, you're going live tonight around 9 or 10, twin. Hey, Lantern, guess what? As soon as your live starts, I'm going live! No, I'm joking, Lantern. I would not do that to you. Lantern, I may come on the live tonight. I may not. I got a lot of editing to do. Plus, Lantern, I'm behind on my movie watches. I'm going to try to watch at least 2 movies tonight. I'm going to try. So, yeah. All right.
Damn.
I know. Excuse me, Lantern. Lantern, did you see my drive live when I was drinking my soda? I was burping like crazy.
I missed.
Oh, Lantern, you're gonna have to Lantern tomorrow, watch my last drive live.
Yes.
I burped at least 3 times, buddy, especially for you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, damn. Hey, Lantern. Oh,
No, damn.
Jeez. Lantern, even doing that farting shit again?
Yeah.
Me too, Lantern. All right, Lantern, spread the links, and I'll see you in the chat, all right? All right, Shunk!
Yeah.
All right, there it is. All right, so Lantern is on the way. Let me message Mike and let him know that I'm live, y'all. And actually, I'm going to let Boo know that I'm live and Dan. So give me 1 second. So, yo, Dan, I am live. Hope to see you. And then let me message Boo Cake. Now, me and Boo are good. I don't know how long it's going to take for Visions. Visions is on a break right now. So, Visions, I miss you, buddy. You're my buddy. You're my pal. I do miss you. So, hope to see him here soon. I hope. So, yeah. So, let me just message. Hope to see you. Boo, I am live right now. All right. And then let me just message Mike that I'm live. And then I got a hell of a show for you. Oh, yeah. When does Fierce not have a hell of a show for you guys? You know I always deliver. Oh, yeah. So it's been a good day. It's just been a very busy, very productive day. I'm a little tired. Just a little tired. Little tired. What else has been going on? Well, Tinder Immortal brought something up very good last night. She said, Fears, when are you going to take your next vacation? And I have 2. I have 2 vacations that I want to do. I want to do a trip to England to visit my British family, and then I also want to do a trip to Hawaii. So maybe next year that'll do. All right, I need to message Mike because I'm neglecting the fans. So because I'm sure the chat is going nuts right now. So all right, give me 1 second. So let me see here. Yo, Mike, I am live, buddy. Hope to see you there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, man, it's cold. It's nuts. Oh, my Lord. Excuse me. All right. Yo, what's up, Tylenol? What's up, dude? All right, here. Let me catch up with the chat here. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let me switch it from top chat to live chat. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Mama Bear? She said, let's see. Yo, Fears. What's up, Hedrix? We like the shirt. Well, thank you. It's my latest and my greatest, my friends. I like it, too. Oh, I don't know, Fears. It's been a long day. And that it has. The Skeletor Lego thing looked cool. It did. I loved it, Hedrix. So I may have to get that. Hopefully they'll come out with both. Hopefully they'll come out with the Skeletor Lego build and the He-Man Lego build, because I would love to do both of them for you guys. That would be great. Tylenol says, yo! You know what, Tylenol? I'm a tad miffed. Not at you. I had to take some Tylenol today because I had a little bit of a headache from yesterday, because yesterday was a massive headache. I took some Tylenol yesterday because a certain someone was giving me a headache. The community has been giving me a headache. A lot of lies going on, a lot of deceptions, a lot of crazy, you did that and she did that and he said this and he said that. So I'm going to just, I want to clear up some rumors. I never in this lifetime or the next lifetime and the lifetime after that said Kate is not allowed in this live stream chat. I want her to be in the live stream chat. The reason why I blocked her on Discord, she has a problem with, I'll tell her something in secret. I don't want the community to know. She'll say, oh, I won't say anything, Fears. And then, classically, she will say something. She'll send it to Zach. She'll send it to however many Discords she's in. And then she'll say it in someone's live stream. So I'm just like, well, I can't trust her. So I said, I wrote her a message and said, hey, Kate, looks like you're going back to what you used to do. That was the reason why I blocked her the first time. Right? So I said, I'm going to have to block you again on Discord. But I said, I'll just hang out with you in, here. I didn't think she would mind. So there's that. The second one is absolutely, I did not lie. Zach came on last night saying you're a coward, Fears, just want you to admit your guilt. The reason why I didn't talk to him is because I'm still upset with Zach. I didn't want to deal with Zach's bullshit last night. That's the reason why I didn't say anything. But he is absolutely lying when it comes to this. And then we're going to move on because I just want to say it once. These are the two biggest rumors. Absolutely 1,000%. I talked to Dave about Zach's actions. I talked to Mike about Zach's actions. Mike said he's sick of Zach's actions and all the craziness. Dave said he's sick of it, but I'm the only one that called Zach an idiot. Other members of our friend said he's acting like an idiot sometimes, but hopefully that'll clear that up. I'm the only one that says he is an idiot and he's acting like an idiot. All the other guys have been like, we don't like his actions. Sometimes he acts idiotically, or sometimes he acts like an idiot, but not one of the other guys said he is an idiot. They said he's acting like one. So I hope that clears up that mess. All right, let's move on. Because, again, I don't want any more drama, but that's been kind of irking me. And people have been talking about it and all this crazy stuff. So never once did I say Kate is not allowed here. I just said, well, if she's going to keep reading my messages and or posting my messages everywhere, then I just won't talk to her on Discord. And I said, that'll solve that problem. But I said, I'll talk to her here, though, in the chat. So anything in the chat is fair game, because I'm talking to you guys. But I was like, I don't like Discords anyway. The only reason why I kept my Discord profile is some of my other friends online don't have an Instagram or a YouTube or a Facebook or whatever, and so I'd like to keep in touch with them. But that's why I'm never in those servers, because those servers are filled. Most of the time, it's he said this, she said that, this person said that, this person said this, and there's a lot of drama in those Discords, so I just eliminate that. I have not been in a Discord in, like, an actual server. Oh, God. 2-3 years, maybe? It's been a minute. I can't even remember the last time I was in an actual Discord server. So, yeah. So that covers that. That covers that. All right, let's catch up in the Chizat. So... all right, where did I leave off? Let's see. Lampy is in hamburger helper coma. Is he? Well, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he be, Tylenol? Sometimes Fears gets in these BK Lounge comas, Nerd Hall comas, Jersey Mike's. I will say a lot about Punk Rock. He's a good guy. I do think the challenge stuff needs to stop, because I caught a little bit of Zach's live, only the last 6-7 minutes. I was watching it before he ended it, and I was bringing in my groceries because I wanted to get all of it in the freezer so it wouldn't start melting and all that stuff and all that. And I am proud of Zach for standing his ground. He was like, Punk Rock, no. I'm done with the challenges. I'm done. You can't force me. I'm done. Punk Rock kept going hard. And I was like, oh, here we go. I didn't say not one word. I just watched. So I had my phone right by my coffee station. I just put it on the counter while I was putting all my groceries away. He's like, I'm done, Punk Rock. No more challenges. You can't make me unless you put a gun to my head. And I was just like, oh, wow. So I'm like, well, that's good. I'm like, Zach's standing up for himself. Because I've had it with the... Punk Rock's a good guy. I think he just needs to stop with the challenge stuff. That's my personal opinion. So then Zach warned him. He said, Punk Rock, either you stop or I'm going to block you or time you out. Or he said something like that. And finally, I guess Zach just couldn't handle it anymore. And he was like, all right, goodbye, Punk Rock. Timed him out. I was like, well, good for him. Because Punk Rock wants him to do the gay bar challenge part 2. Or so. I was like, oh, God, here we go. I'm like, enough of this crap. Anyway, so there's that. So I didn't catch all of it. I just caught about 6-7 minutes of it. So, all right, that's all the drama updates that I want to do. A big news update. Save some time to watch Dan's stream tomorrow. Dan said he's going live 11 o'clock his time, so it'll be 12 o'clock my time. Because normally Fears is the host of my show. The only other time I get to like just chill out on someone else's, because Lantern's show is not really a podcast. Zach's show is not really a podcast. Me and Dan are really the only ones that do podcasting. So Dan's like, Fears, I want you to come on mine, and we're gonna. So he said, Fears, this is how it's gonna go down. I said, yep. I said, lay it on me. What's going on? He said, we're gonna talk about horror movies because Dan likes horror movies. I was like, nice. That'll be good. I said, that's number one. He said, number two, we're going to talk about Star Trek. I said, oh, yes, Trek talk. I said, I'm all for the Trek talk. And then he said, three, I'm going to kind of do like a little mini interview, Fears, to let my fans know who you are. So he said, Fears, don't get nervous. He goes, we're going to do a little mini interview, and then at the end, you can plug your channels. And I said, thanks, Dan. So I want to thank Rebel Media, my good buddy Dan, for this amazing opportunity. So remember, Dan's going live 11 o'clock in the morning, so it'll be 12 o'clock noon for all the Floridians and everybody else. And you're going to see Fears on there. So I'm going to be wearing a new Hawaiian shirt. I'll be rocking a hat. I don't know if he wants us to come on camera. I don't know, because I've never seen Dan on camera. I'll probably be on camera, because I don't care. Sometimes I hide with my tomato face portrait. Other times I'm just like this with you guys. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun, because normally I'm the one hosting, like now. But very rarely do I get to come on someone's podcast and just kind of chill for a little while, So I'm very excited. All right. Very, 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 very excited. So I cannot wait. I don't know if there's going to be other people on the podcast or if it's just going to be me and Dan, but I am very, 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 very excited. So, yeah. Dave says, one of my new shorts, it's already well over 700 views. Well, Dave, I told you. Those shorts be going nuts. Any short, the most you can upload on a short is 3 minutes. So you can go anywhere from 5 seconds to 3 minutes, Dave. Some of those. One of my biggest ones is I have Jason Voorhees walking down a street. He pulls out a machete. He has a trick-or-treat bag. He puts down a bag of candy. He chops off the front of a jack-o'-lantern. Then he starts destroying someone's yard. And that's almost got 100,000 views. I'll have to check it here in a minute. I think it's up to like 96,700 something last time I looked. Then I made one, Dave. I found a goofy photo on YouTube of Freddy Krueger fishing, and Jason Voorhees is under the water with the hook like stabbed into his shoulder. And so I just said, hey, AI, have Jason take the hook out of his shoulder, grab onto Freddy's fishing line and yank it and pull him down in the water. And so I did it. Freddy falls into the water. It was a big laugh. Uploaded on my TikTok. It's up to like 3,000 views, something on the TikTok, I think, something like that. I'll have to look. And then it is up to like, last time I looked at it, Dave, 88,000 views. So I've been getting a lot of subs with that. So someone, whenever we were doing questions and answers yesterday, people have been asking me, Fears, why do you do so many lives? Why do you upload so many shorts? Because they work. Why wouldn't? Almost every time I do a in real life stream, Pixel told me about them, I always get at least one sub. Always. Depending on how longer I go for those in real life ones, like today, those drive lives, every single time I got, the first drive time live, I got about 4 subs. I got 1 or 2 subs when I was in Goodwill. The Walmart one, I got 3 or 4 subs. The last live when I drove home, 8 new subs. So it adds up. So anyway, that's why I do that. And then you get a lot of subs with those little shorts. So no Deep Man reviews today. I said, Dave, send me some of your shorts. I'll review them. Vic sent me some, so I'm going to review that. I think it's some trailer. But we'll be back to D-Man reviews tomorrow, my friends. So yeah. Hedrick says, it feels like, let's see, yes, sharing DMs is a real recurring theme. Don't I know it? Oh, my God. It feels like everyone does it. This is true. So, so you misspoke yesterday by saying they called him an idiot. That makes sense. Yeah, I said, they never said you are an idiot. A few times Mike and Dave have said he's acting like an idiot. I'm the only one that said, Zach, you're an idiot. And I've said it both. I said, Zach, you're an idiot. And I said, Zach, you're acting like an idiot. But Zach was like, you're lying, Fears. You're lying. You're lying. I'm like, no. I'm like, there's been many times where I've talked to Mike and I've just vented for like an hour or two. Same thing with Dave. I haven't like gotten mad. I've just been like, Dave, I'm sick of Zach doing this. I'm sick of doing that. And he said I lied about that. I'm like, no. I'm like, I've had many conversations. But I'm like, anyway. But I am proud of Zach for sticking up to punk rock. Because I like punk rock. I do. I just think the challenge thing needs to stop. You know, that's why I always put it. Oh shit! Did I put it in the description? Oh fuck! Hang on. Did I? Oh shit! Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I forget to do it? Hang on. Oh god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Uh-oh. Let me make sure I put it in the description. Give me 1 second. That's why I don't do challenges anymore. I think I put it in the description. Give me a second here. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Because if not, I'm going to add it real quick. Let's see here. Let me make sure. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, hang on. So now I'm going to put it in there. Donations are appreciated to support my live and my channel, but not for challenges. There we are. There we are. But, so now it's in there. Now we're good. Whew. Man, Fears almost fucked himself. Holy crap. Oh my god. That was close. That was close. Anyway, today's thumbnail, because we're getting closer and closer and closer to the fall season, the fall harvest, I thought a nice, good scarecrow. So there you are. There you are. All right. There you are. So there we are. Let's see. What else? All right. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. But yeah. So hopefully all that is debunked, because I was not lying about anything. No. Let's see here. That's not true, Kate. Well, welcome, fangirl, Kate. She says, so because I said you weren't lying, you got mad. Nope. I did not get mad. What I got mad at, Kate, so listen up, is I've asked you many times to keep our conversation private. Yeah, Fierce, no worries. I'm like, okay, good. I'm like, I don't have to worry about Kate, spread my messages around. And then all of a sudden, I see the messages that we talked about in Lantern's Live, in Dave's, other places. I'm like, all right, well, clearly, this is the second time it's happened now. So I blocked you the first time on Discord, and then you begged me, please, Fears, I won't do it again. I said, okay. You do it a second time. I'm like, well, clearly, she's still doing it. So, and Kate, you kind of lied. You said the other night that I didn't want you here in the chat. That was a full-blown lie. This is what I actually said, and then I'm going to move on. I said, hey, Kate, I said, you're doing it again. You're sharing my DMs. I don't want all my private stuff that I talked to you about in anyone's live stream. So I said, I'm going to have to block you. Then I said, but you're more than welcome to be in my live stream chat. We'll hang out there. See you later. And that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. So I was not lying. That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you've been doing. And I just said, well, I no longer want people to share my personal messages on my live stream or anyone else's live stream. So I said, I'll just take care of that. Lickety split. So there's that. Well, howdy, Lantern. Anyway, I've wasted enough time on the drama stuff. I've said what I wanted to say, and then now we're going to move on. So yeah. See, here we go. She's over-dramatizing it. If Fears doesn't want to be my friend, I'm not offering him support during the streams. Well, did I ever say... See, here we go. So she's lying again. Did I ever say I don't want you as my friend? I never said that. Never in a million years. Never. I do want you to be my friend. I just want you to stop sharing my personal messages to you out to everybody in the community, in the Discords, and to Zach. But I never once said I don't want you to be my friend. So another lie. Another lie. Okay. Interesting. So I never once said that, Kate. Not once. So no. Yo, what's up, Punk Rock? Let's see here. Howdy, Punk Rock. Howdy, Dave. Howdy, Tina. Howdy, Tylenol. Hey, Punk Rock. Hey, Lantern. Howdy, Lampy. There we are. And then Lantern's like, time for a crown check. I will in a minute, Lantern. I will. So I just wanted to get all that out of the way. So I definitely do want Kate to be my friend. But she's not going to guilt trip me because that was kind of a guilt trip. You know, well, if you don't want to be my friend, did I ever say that? I never once said that in a million billion years. So, there's that. So no one's going to guilt trip me into anything because that was a lie. So there you are. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's see. The crown system is messing up. Oh, is it, Dave? Oh, Lord. Lord. Let's see. I challenge you not to accept any challenges. Oh, well, I do that every day, Dave. I do that every single day. Anyway, so there we are. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good day. But besides it being so hot, that was the only bad thing that happened today. It was so damn hot today. It was absolutely insane today. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to pull something up real quick. Let's see. Dave, I'm getting ready to review your lives here. I mean, not your lives, your videos here in a minute. So there you are. Okay. So there we are. All right. So let me just set this up. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I'm almost ready. There we are. So anyway, so I just wanted to, so Kate, I have nothing against you except for you sharing my messages. And I'm asking you politely to stop that. I just can't trust you when it comes to me talking to you in private in a message because you're going to share it. This is the second time it's happened. So it's nothing against you. I just don't want my messages shared. And so I'm going to keep you blocked. But you are more than welcome to be in my chat. And I definitely want to be your friend. Or I want you as my friend, is what I'm saying. So the second time it's happened. So second time. It's nothing. I definitely don't want it to happen a third time. So there we are. Lantern rigged the crowns. Did he? Okay, hang on. Okay, so time for a crown check. Time for a crown check. Oh, my Lord, yeah. Something is wrong, Dave, because it's not showing anyone else. It just says Lantern. But where are the rest of the people in the crowns? Oh, wow. That's weird. I don't know what's going on, Dave. Because normally it shows like 4 or 5 people. Lantern, you sly W. I don't know. I've never encountered that. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. Because I don't think the crowns have ever fucked up on me, Dave. That's really weird. Let me try it again. Let me try to refresh the page. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Let me refresh the page. Try to figure this out. Hang on. By the way, thanks for all the likes, you guys. People were donating today like crazy while I was doing my other live. All right, let's try to do this crown check now. All right, Dave, it's showing you and it's showing Lantern, but not everybody else. That's weird. Well, hopefully it's a glitch and hopefully YouTube fixes it tomorrow. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, the big news is that Fears will be on Dan's Rebel Media tomorrow. I'm very excited. That is going to be some kick-ass stuff. Dave said it happened yesterday. Oh, did it? Okay. Wow. That's weird, man. It's weird. Let's see. My crown will always be mine. Hell fucking yeah, dudes. What's up, twin? What's up, twin? All right. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Coffee first. Healthy snack next. Fears is, oh yeah. I'm probably not going to eat all these strawberries, but I'm going to have a couple of them. But anyway, yeah, I really wish there was no drama in the community. So I hope things get, squared away. With everyone. I'm going to call Mike and let him know that I'm live. Because he said he would be here. Maybe he's doing something. And then we're gonna get to the first topic. And Dave, I saw some of those views, man. Man, 700 on I'm telling you, Dave, tell Mike the shorts work to get more subs and the in real life lives. I mean, that's why that's why Pixel told me about them. All right, hang on. All right. I know he could be doing something right now. Hopefully he shows up. Yo, what's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that that I'm live. I'm in live for about 36 minutes. Dave's here, so whenever you can, get here. All right, buddy?
All right, I'll try. I'm in the middle of something, but
no worries. So I wanted to let you know I did it very professionally because everyone was been floating around. I debunked everything. I just said, hey, I'm going to say it once, and I'm not bringing it up. I just said Mike never called Zach an idiot. I said Dave never called him an idiot. I said we have had chats about Zach's attitude, but that's about it. And then I said I called him an idiot. And then I said either Dave or you or one time said he's acting like one, but you guys never actually said he is an idiot. So I said, I've said both. I said, I've called him an idiot. He's acting like an idiot. But I said, no one's going to tell me that I'm lying because I'm not lying. I'm like, me and Dave have had several conversations about Zach's attitude and me and you. So I just wanted to let you know that I defended both you and Dave. And I was like, Dave and Mike have done absolutely nothing. So, yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
No worries, because I was getting sick of it because I took some Tylenol last night. I took some Tylenol today because I've been hearing it for the last 2 days. And I was like, I didn't lie about anything, and neither did the guys. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All I got to say, buddy, is I cannot wait until Spooky Empire. Then there'll be no stress, and it'll be good times. And that's the next hangout with me and good old Mike. I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither.
But me and Dave were talking. If you wanna grab some lunch or something before Spooky Empire, let us know. Because have you ever tried that Jersey Mike's place? Those sandwiches that Punk Rock told me about. Oh my God, I'll never eat another Subway again, Mike. Those subs at Jersey Mike are, I'm talking 20 times better than Subway.
Yeah, Subway is kind of okay. I don't even remember if I've ever had a Jersey Mike. It was years if I have, but
it'll change your life, buddy. It'll change your life.
I've been wanting to try anyways for a while.
Yeah, so it'll change your life. So one day, maybe we'll hang out before Spooky Empire because man, it's been forever since Ruby Tuesday. I was like, hey Dave, I'm like, let's me and Mike and Tina and James and and everybody else. I'm like, let's hang out with him before Spooky Empire. And Dave's like, I'm down. So I'm going to have to talk with Dave. We'll get it together because, man, those Jersey Mike subs. Because I miss you, buddy. I mean, we're always hanging out on the lives and stuff. But I was like, got to hang out with Mike before the big event,
Yeah. And hopefully by then, maybe I'm hoping that you and Zach will work things out. Whether you do or you may not, but I'm hoping for it so we can all, the entire vlog squad, be there. So
yeah.
And October's a long ways away, so a lot can happen between now and then.
Exactly.
I'm pessimistic and hopeful, so I hope we could all get along, put everything behind us.
I mean,
not just go our separate ways.
Yeah.
So either way.
I mean, I'm hopeful too. I just wish Zach would change a few things. And I told the fans, I'm trying to change too. I mean, it's not all his fault. Sometimes it's my fault too,
And I've called you out on some things.
Oh yeah. Well, and so has Dave. And you and Dave have absolutely called out not just Zach. You've called out Zach. You've called out other people. Like you've called out Punk Rock. You've called out Larry for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's not just the vlog squad. Mike will defend his friends, and Mike will, even when you and me were having a little tiff, you were like, Larry's acting unbelievably ridiculous, and I appreciate you defending me. So I was like, it's not just between me and Zach. I'm like, Mike will call anyone out if he doesn't think that person over there, that guy or that girl or whoever, if they're doing something that Mike doesn't like, I'll defend or call somebody out whenever, Yep. And I appreciate that because I'll do the same thing. Like, I'm blunt, but I'm honest and I'm fair. I'll be like, I don't think that's right, Anyway, I'll see you soon, buddy, if you can come into the chat because I'm just about to start. I was just telling everybody here, I'm going to squash all this. I told everybody the good news. Did you know that I'm going on Dan's podcast? I got invited tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So check out tomorrow, Rebel Media. Dan's going to start it where he lives. I can't remember what state he lives in, but he goes, Fears, I'll probably go live at 11, so that's 12 your time, so 12 Floridian time. And he said we're going to talk about 3 main topics. We're going to talk about horror movies, Star Trek, and then he kind of wants to interview me because he's like, well, he goes, that way, Fears, you and me can get to know each other a little bit more. Plus, it introduces you to my fans. And then he said towards the end of the interview, you can plug your channels. And I said, great. And then he said, I'll definitely have you on the show again. Because he definitely wants to get other people. He goes, I want to get some more of the Vlog Squad on the show. And he wants some more of the community. But he said, I'll start with Fears. Because me and Dan didn't start off pretty good. But now we became really good friends because we squashed everything. So I'm looking forward to it. Because usually I'm the host. You know what I mean, Mike? It's kind of nice that I can come to someone's podcast. I don't have to plan anything. And he said, yep, Fears, I've got it all planned. He even made, I'll have to show it to you. Did you see the thumbnail that he made for the live? I'll have to send it to you, Mike. Did I send it to you?
No.
He made a cartoon version of Fears in my classic black Star Wars hat with my black usual t-shirts on. I'm standing in the middle. Elvira's to the left of me giving me a hug, and then Captain Jean-Luc Picard is standing right next to me. And I was like, that is a great thumbnail. And Dan's like, Fears, you can keep it. He goes, you can upload it on your Facebook if you want. So I got it as my backdrop on my laptop right now. And I was like, hell yeah. So nice. So you'll see it tomorrow. So whenever that icon pops up. So yeah, and he said, we're probably going to go for about an hour or two. So I was like, sweet, I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, nice. Anyway.
All right.
All right, I'll see you in the chat, buddy, whenever you can get here. Peace.
All right. Peace.
All right. So, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. So, hopefully all that squashes everything and all that stuff and all that. Let's see. Strong Bear says, Lantern is having a cow. I can see the head. YouTube did something special for me. I don't know, Lantern. I don't know what's going on with the crowns. Dave says, well, isn't that special? That's right, y'all. That's right. Anyway, well, there we go. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's see. What do I need to start with? Oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord. I'm a little tired. Excuse me for a second, guys. The yawns have been just crazy. All right, let's get to it, shall we? All right, so we got 6 people here. Hopefully some more people will be on the way. All right, so I think we need to start with, let me plug in my phone, because I need to charge my phone real quick. So big shout out to Lantern, big shout out to Dan. I think we're going to start off with this was a request. Joey wanted me to get some homemade pies and do a pie review. So to introduce the fall season coming in, we'll do a little pie review. There we are. So let's do it. Where's my podcast book? Hang on. Oh yeah. There we are. All right. Nice. So, Joey, this is for you. Okay. All right, so let's see. Great value pumpkin pie review. So great value pumpkin. Now, I've had their pumpkin pie before, but I've never had it like This little, normally for that like Thanksgiving, I'll go to Walmart or Sam's Club and get the big ones. So I've never had a little one. So there you are. Pumpkin pie, mini pumpkin pie review. So decent size. I mean, it's not bad. Decent size, not too bad. So decent size. It's not big. It's not little. It's kind of in the middle. Yo, here's everybody. We got 9 people watching. How heck yeah. Dave says pie face. I'm about to be a pie face in just a minute. So there we are. So, yo, there he is. Strong Bear 19 with all the pumpkins. Hell yeah. So I'm just gonna have a little taste because I'm gonna save the rest of it for later. So look at this. Oh my lord. Oh wow. I've never seen a little one like this. Wow. Good crust. Good crust. Okay, so here we go. So good crust. Again, decent size. Let me take a bite. Hang on. Okay, the crust is crunchy. Tastes good. It literally tastes like my grandma's pumpkin pie, just miniature sized. So, good taste. Let me take one more bite because I'm going to save the rest for later. So, yeah. It's a little sweet. So a little sweet. Nice. All right, I'm going to put this back. I'm going to save the rest for later. So Joey, that was for you. I liked it. I'm going to give it a solid, because normally, like a big size pumpkin pie, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But because it was miniature size, I'm going to give it a solid 8.9 out of 10. 8.9 out of 10. Nice. Let me go put this in the fridge real quick because I don't want it to spoil or go bad, and then we'll get going. So, yeah. Give me 1 second, 2 minutes. I'll be right back. But that was good. That was good. Yeah, that pie was really good. By the way, Dave, thanks so much for all the Halloween pumpkins. Heck yeah. So Lantern, because we're getting close to fall, I mean we're almost within a week or two, fall is going to be about to happen. No more tomatoes in the chat, Lantern. It's all about those pumpkins. And then, when we get around Thanksgiving, whenever I leave to go to the bathroom, Leonard, just blast the shit out of turkeys, And then when we get around Christmas trees, Santa, all that stuff. That's right. Dave says, R.I.P. Throw a candle, in the chat for Pretend Stories. I miss them already. I can't believe that Pretend Stories passed away. Life, I gotta say, life is precious. 1 minute you're here, the other minute you're not here. I mean, it's, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's, man. It's crazy. Because Pretend Stories never had anything bad to say about me. And he was always, what I admired about him the best, Dave, is he never gave up. He was like, Fears, I'm not going to let that guy, that my ex get me down. I was like, no. I'm like, why would you? I was like, forget that crazy lady. I said, Pretend Stories, just seek out your friends, your family. I don't know how well his family was. And I said, you keep doing you. I said, get to the homeless shelters. I said, sometimes homeless shelters can help you find a job. And then I said, get there early so you can, because they only have so many beds, And so I was like, get there. sometimes he would get there, and he was a loyal fan. He'd be like, hey, Fears, I missed the homeless shelter thing because I had to go to the library and watch you because he still had his laptop. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, pretend stories. I would much rather you get to the homeless shelter so you can get an actual bed than watch me. I'm like, you can watch me whenever you want. He's like, Fears, I love your lives. I love your vlogs. I'm not missing it. I was like, all right, buddy. So, yeah, that's right, Lantern. You spam those Halloween pumpkins. Oh, yeah. Dave says, never give up, never surrender. Well, Dave, I mean, now that you said that, I have to play it, Dave. I have to play it. Never give up, never surrender. Let me find it. Let me find the song, Dave. Let me find it. And then we're going to get on some reviews next. So, Galaxy Quest. They need to make a sequel. That's all I'm going to say. They need to make a sequel to Galaxy Quest. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? The first one was funny, action-packed, sci-fi, tons of aliens in it. It was great. It was awesome. I want a part 2. So does Dave. So does Mike. So does everybody else in the community, I think, you know. Let's see. All right, here we go. Give me a second here. Let me find it. My internet's kind of crapping out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to fumble through the interwebs. Give me a second here. All right, Dave, check this out. This is for Dave. This is for Dave. Never give up. Never surrender. Oh, yeah. It's going to play it here in 2 seconds. All right, here we go.
Size icy or Coca-Cola Freestyle drink for $1.
$1. $1 at Wawa, you can get an icy. Oh, that's awesome. Now we're talking.
Every afternoon.
Nice.
The sips you're craving.
All right, here we go, Dave. Here we go. Activate.
Activate the omega-13.
Yes. Oh, yeah. This is for you, Dave. I like it. There, Dave, that was for you. Way to go, Dave. Way to go, Dave. Let's see here. There's nothing to see here, Fears. Oh, I saw it, Lantern. I saw it. I saw those, not only those tomatoes, Lantern, but I saw those pumpkins, Lantern. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't be fooling anyone, Lantern. I'm watching you, Lantern. You better be a good boy in the chat. That's all I got to say, Lantern. Lantern, you're hilarious. Don't think I'm always watching, Lantern. I mean, I see the tomatoes. And I love the tomatoes. But I like the Halloween pumpkins more. Actually, Lantern, I like them both. I like them both, Lantern. I really do. I like them. I like them both, Lantern. So, yeah. Anyway. That was funny. So, Dave, that was for you. Because I was like, well, you can't just say it and not play it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, Dave retracted one. All right, let me see if the crowns are working now. Because, Dave, I don't know what's going on with these. Hang on. Nope. Dave, it's got to be a glitch. It has to be a glitch. All right. Oh, damn. Lantern, I'm sorry. Whew. Damn, Pewee. All right. I think it's time for a good old nerd haul. Nerd hauling, my friends. Nerd hauling. When is Fears not doing the nerd hauls? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, there you are. So, nerd haul it up. So, let me just put this off to the side. There we are. So, I went to Walmart. I went to Goodwill. And I got rid of a bunch of, like, coat hangers that I didn't need. So, yeah. So, let's do the Goodwill stuff. And then I found some good stuff at Walmart. There you are. So, let's get on. All right, let's do it. Nerd haul it up, my friends. Nerd hauling. All right, here we go. Bam! Feels like my birthday. So Fears has got Christmas mugs. I've got 4th of July mugs. I've got Christmas mugs. I got Halloween mugs. And now, finally, ha! I got a Thanksgiving mug, finally. So, once I watch this around Halloween time, I'll be a sipping out of this bad boy. So finally, I've been looking. I had Grinch mugs. I've got Christmas mugs, a Santa mug, Spooky Empire mugs, but I had a St. Patrick's Day mug, but I've yet to have a Thanksgiving mug until now. So there you are. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Next. You guys know, now I'm not the music master of the, I would say Visions is the music master, so is Bukaki, some other people in the community. But I do enjoy some good music here and there. And that's why Fears had to get Elvis. He was the king. My dad liked Elvis music. I like Elvis music. So there you are. Oh, yeah. There we are. Okay. Dave says that Lantern cheated. Oh, shit. Don't be cheating now, Lantern. All right. Next. Which one's this? All right. Fears appreciates good art. Well, this is art, if I've never seen it. A Bob Ross. Look at that. I love Bob Ross's painting, so bam, Bob Ross. We don't make mistakes. We make happy little accidents. Bam. Bob Ross for the win. Bob Ross for the win. All right. Oh, hang on. There you are. Next. You guys know Fears loves me some hockey. I love hockey. And St. Louis Blues hockey. Hell yeah. And I thought it was kind of ironic and kind of funny. I find my home team, St. Louis, Missouri, way out here in Orlando, Florida. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So there we go. All right. Good stuff. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. All right, next. Time for a Walmart haul, my friends. Fear's got some new coffee. So brand new coffee reviews coming soon. Death Wish. This one is medium roast. Medium roast. So medium roast. There we are. Oh, yeah. Next, go Solar Bears. That's right, Dave. Now, I've tried this shampoo before. I'm sorry. I've tried this soap before, but I've never tried this shampoo. So, I thought this would be good. So, there we are. All right. There we are. Next, I found 2 movies. I've heard of Vin Diesel, but I've never heard of his character before, so I love me some sci-fi, so this one for the win. That's right. There we are. Oh, yeah. And then something called Magic. So I'm going to watch this one. Okay. Rocking and rolling. All right. Oh, man. Lordy, 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 lordy. All right, next. What is next? Here we go. Back to Goodwill. Back to Goodwill. Fear's got some new and improved shirts. Dave, check out this bad boy. Star Trek, all Not all the ships, but a lot of the ships are on there. Now we're talking. That's what's up. That's what's up. I also got this shirt at Walmart, so there you are. I've never heard of this movie, so I thought I would give it a go. John Carter. I've never heard of this. I have to give it a watch. I'll let you guys know what it's like. Hopefully it's a big thumbs up. So there we are. And last but certainly not least, I found one more shirt at Goodwill. You guys know that I love America. I'm very proud of my American heritage, but I'm very proud of my British heritage. So Fear's got this. United Kingdom. There you are. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. So, some t-shirts, some mugs, some movies, some good stuff. I gotta wash these though, because these are from Goodwill. God knows who wore this before me. I can't just throw it on. I gotta wash it, before. So there we are. Oh yeah, so there it is. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'd call that a mini nerd haul. All right, let's review that. Let me get my book here. Nice. Well, you know what? That was an average nerd haul. You got the mini nerd hauls. You got the average nerd haul. That was an average nerd haul. Then you got the mega nerd hauls that I did a couple days ago. So, just nerd haul. Nerd haul. A lot of surprises in that. So a lot of, because I didn't expect to find, those mugs and stuff. So a lot of surprises. Lots of stuff in it that I liked. So lots of things I liked. I'm going to give it a solid... I'm going to give it a solid 9.5. A solid 9.5. There you are. Let's see. The shirt looks like it needs matching underoos. Ooh. Oh, yes. That it does, Jen. So, this is brand new. And then I got a Star Trek shirt from Goodwill. And then I got a United Kingdom one. So, hell yeah. So, I'm going to give that nerd haul a 9.5. There you are. 9.5 out of 10. Let's see. So, how we doing, Jen? How we doing? I saw John Carter. It's based on Edgar Rice's story. I really enjoyed it. I've never heard of it. So, as soon as I saw that movie at Goodwill, it was only like $1 or $2. So, I was like, let me grab it. So, yeah. Dave said I enjoyed it. I gave that movie a 9.5. Oh, nice. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. Well, I hope, because it was such a good steal, Dave. Hang on. How much was it? Oh, I'm sorry. $3. Excuse me. Almost $4. I thought it was $1. Excuse me. $3.99. So there we are. I'm going to have to... Oh, they taped it on. I'm going to have to take this off here in a minute. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's not bad. So for $3, because most movies at Walmart, what I'm trying to say, most movies at Walmart, you're looking at like $19, $20, maybe $21 with tax. So would Fears rather buy a $3 movie or a $20 movie? Obviously a $3 movie, so yeah. So 9.5 out of 10. Yo, what's up, Mama Bear? What's up? Ready for Pizza Friday. Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, are you having pizza, Jen? With your hubby? If you are, what type of pizza are you and your hubby having? I don't know if I'm going to have pizza tonight. I had pizza last night. I did a review, so hopefully you guys saw my pizza review. It was good. It was an all-sausage pizza with extra cheese, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing. So, now we're talking. And, now what type of pizza are you having, Jen? Let's see. 1 year ago today, Gothic King Cobra died. Oh, wait. So he died today, just a year ago. Oh, damn. Well, I know what Visions is doing tonight. Visions will definitely be, because Visions, he loves my stuff. So I'm his, best YouTuber friend still alive. And then Cobra is his best YouTube friend that passed away because Visions loves Gothic King Cobra. Whether he's alive or passed away or whatever, Visions love it. So I know what Visions will be. He'll be eating pizza, rocking out on some Cobra videos tonight. Anyway, he's making homemade pizza, so a bunch of toppings. Oh, that's what's up. Wait, so is your husband actually rolling out the dough, Jen? So he's making the dough, like everything? Wow. Yo, what's up, Museum? Museum said, hey, Fears, guess what? And I was like, what? And he said, I had horse pie for brunch. Well, I just did a food review in honor of Joey, and Joey said, Fears, buy some type of pie, homemade pies and sandwiches. Oh, and I got one at Walmart. And I, you know, to introduce the fall season coming up, I said, I'll get some pumpkin pie. Right on. So I normally, Jen, you've seen them. Anytime you go to Walmart, anytime my mom or my dad or whoever, they're like, hey, John, like, or whenever we go to church, I bought in like a pie or something. Normally the pies are like that big. I've never seen the real mini pies that are like that big around at Walmart. I've never seen those. First time trying them, it was good. I gave, just to catch everybody up, I gave it an 8.9 out of 10. Decent size, a little sweet, good crust. It was crunchy, and it tasted very good, and I gave it an 8.9 out of 10. So, pretty good. Jen said, yep, he's making it all. That nice. Well, you guys enjoy that homemade pizza. Let me know tomorrow, Jen, what topics. Not topics. What toppings you had, excuse me. I've never had a personal pie until now. So I've never even heard of those little ones. Because anytime I've bought a pie from Walmart, it's usually like the big ones. I'll get a blueberry pie or an apple pie or a cherry or whatever. I've never seen those miniature ones. And as soon as I saw those miniature ones, the personal ones, I was like, well, I don't need a big pie because I'm trying to lose weight. So I was like, I'll get one of the little ones. So it was good. I enjoyed it. I only took 2 bites because I want to save it. I think I'm going to have that personal pie for dessert tonight after I make dinner, which I don't know what I'm going to have tonight. So I'll figure it out. Maybe a nice garden salad, and I'm going to cut up some chicken. So maybe a chicken salad, like a big chicken salad tonight. Have the rest of that pie for dessert. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll see. That was my first idea. I was like, because I already did pizza last night. I did a pizza review. I'm not feeling pizza tonight, but maybe a big garden chicken salad, something like that. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there we are. There we are. Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. Ooh. Let's see. Lantern says we killed Museum. No, Lantern, don't even go there. I see Museum in the chat, and he's very much alive, Lantern. Anyway, I'm also having some healthy snacks right now. I love strawberries. All right. Next. So, I'm going to do this as professionally as possible. So there's been a lot of drama and stuff and all that in the community. I challenge people next week. Let's have 1 week without no drama. I say yes. But it got me thinking, with all this drama going on, I was like, Fears wants to be a better person. I want to be the best version of John Fears I possibly can be. Because then no one can say, well, Fears is not trying. Because I hate to say it, Yakov said Fears has not been trying. And I do tend to agree with him a bit. So, Yak, I've been trying, but not enough. I'll say that much. So, there's times that I try, and there's other times where I get lazy. So, I thought, I'm going to make a goal list for myself tonight. So, new goals for 2026, and I'm going to try to achieve as many of these goals as I can. So, new goals, and I'll have them right here to refer. So, new goals for 2026. First one off the bat, the less I talk about the trolls, then if you don't talk about the trolls, then usually nothing will happen. But if you talk about trolls and you excess about trolls, well, then they know that they're getting to you. So I'm going to try from today till after Christmas to not bring up any troll's name. I really am going to. So no mentioning any trolls. That's number one. Jen says you can fail, but you got to get up and fix what broke. Very true. That's a nice way of putting it. So yeah, that's a great way of putting it, Jen. I like that. That's fantastic. Second, only talk about drama when I absolutely have to. If I don't have to talk about drama on my show or in my vlogs, don't talk about it. So no more talking about drama unless it's something extremely serious. You know what I'm trying to, like, unless it's like I've got to debunk something, or, you know, like, unless it's like I absolutely have to, you know, say something, you know, something like that. So no more talking about drama unless I'm going to put / unless it's something vital, something extremely serious. So unless it's a serious matter. That's the way I'll put it. So yeah. Excuse me for a second. This cough is, oh my God, it is absolutely nuts. This fucking hell. Excuse me. I swear, this is the longest I've had a cold. I've been taking Mucinex. It's almost gone, but God damn. Sorry, I didn't mean to take the Lord's name in vain. I apologize. Oh, man. I cannot wait for this cough to go away. Ugh. All right. Let's see. Let's continue on, guys. All right. Let's see here. So, what next? What's next? All right. So there we are. But Jen, I really like that, and that's great advice. That is some good advice. So, no mentioning any trolls anymore. No more talking about drama unless it's vital. Unless it's vital. Number 3, I'm going to really try my damnedest to hit 3,000 on the vlog channel. I really am. I'm gonna really try and do that. So, really try hard to get to 3,000 subs on the vlog channel. And we're close. Time for a sub count check, because I've gotten a lot of new subs. Then we'll get back on this. So let me just roll on over. Check this out. Let's see here. All right, so let me go into my YouTube studios. Well, Punch says, were you not trying before? I was trying before. I guess I should write down try even harder. So that's right. So try even harder to get to 3,000 subs. So let's see. Let me go into my YouTube studio real quick. So I'm going to dip out of the chat just for a second and tell you guys the sub count. So on the vlog channel, I am at 2,388 subscribers. That's fucking amazing. So there's that. And then so that's the vlog channel. On the main channel, I hit 3,000. I'd say, how long ago was it? I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months ago I hit 3,000. Now on the main channel, I'm at 3,268 subscribers. So we are definitely, we're definitely making progress. And then on my TikTok, let me roll on over to the TikTok. TikTok I have the most subs on, but I've encouraged my TikTok subscribers to roll on over to my 2 main channels. So let me just pull up my TikTok and get an exact sub count. So on each platform, I've been getting quite a while. Quite a lot of new subs, which I appreciate each and every one of my followers. Let me look it up. So on TikTok, I am at 8,693 subscribers. So there you are. So, and I've been periodically, and I try to upload all of the little tiny TikTok shorts to either my vlog channel or my main channel. Normally it's my main channel, and vice versa. If I make a little short on YouTube Burst, I put it on my TikTok. If I make a little short on my TikTok, I roll it on over to the main channel, or the vlog channel, whatever. So it's across the board. So on TikTok, 8,693 subscribers. So we're making a lot of progress. But I would love, it would be an amazing goal to hit 3,000 on the vlog channel, so then it evens out. I got 3,000, plus subs on the main channel and 3,000 plus subs on the vlog channel. All right, let me get back to the to the chat now. So we're making progress. We're definitely making some progress. There we are. Okay. All right. Lantern says, well, howdy. Well, howdy. Howdy, Lantern. All right, so far we got, let's see, don't mention any trolls. No more talking about the drama, unless it's something that I have to debunk, unless it's like super serious. Unless it's super serious and I have to talk about it. If I don't have to talk about drama, I won't talk about it. Anyway, so yeah. Getting subs without talking about trolls will be hard. I'm going to do my very best, Jen. I'm going to do my very best. Number 4, at the start of the year, I was doing very good with the workouts. And all of a sudden, I got lazy again. And I haven't been to the gym in, I couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember the last time. You know what? I'll find out. Because the last time I went to the gym is the last time I did a gym live. So let me look. Because then nobody can say I'm lying. So the last time I did a gym live, let me have a look. Give me 1 second. Let me scroll back. Gym live. All right, hang on. It's going to be a while because it's been a long time since I've been to the gym. So let me keep scrolling back. So it was before the head shave, because here's the head shave one. There's no workouts then. All right, let me scroll back a little bit more. It was before 4th of July. Okay, and then let me keep scrolling because there's no gym lives yet. Let's see here. Let me scroll back a little bit more. So now we're getting around June 23rd. Still not a gym live. Okay, let me scroll back a little bit more. A lot of car lives. Okay, now we're getting into May. Okay. Wow, I didn't know it was this far back. Wow. Okay, so let's see. Let me keep. So now we're getting on to the Spooky Empire in May lives, and I still haven't. Okay, here we go. So I streamed 2.5 months ago the Fears podcast in real life, 30 minutes on the treadmill live stream. So 2.5 months ago is the last time I was in the gym, which is completely unacceptable. I've got to get back in the gym. So I have not been to the gym in about 2.5 months. So shame on you, Fears. Shame on you. So I'm going to add this. So get back to the gym. And stay consistent. Getting back to the gym. Stay consistent, Fears. I'm really going to try. Stay consistent because I want to be as healthy as I possibly am because I've been eating healthier. Not healthy, but I've been eating healthier. The key word is healthier. So yeah. That was a big strawberry. I thought it was a little one. I almost swallowed it. I was like, hang on, give me a second. All right. Let's get back to the chat. All right, here we go. All right. So, yeah. But, Jen, I know it's going to be very hard. But, because the more you give a troll, then they're like, oh, yeah. Like, we're gonna keep it going on. the less you talk about them, you'll have more peace, and then there's not a lot of drama in the chat and all that stuff. So I'm going to do my very best. I really will. So that was number 4, getting back to the gym. Number 5. Let's see here. Definitely got to get back to editing. So not only, because I haven't edited a vlog I've been editing a bit, but I haven't uploaded a vlog in, let's find out. Let's find out. The last time I uploaded a vlog on the main channel, on the vlog channel, excuse me, was 3.5 weeks ago. And then on the main channel, let me dip on over. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to dip out of the chat just to dip on over to the main channel. The last time I uploaded a vlog on the main channel, that's not a short. I upload shorts every day, but the last time that I uploaded like an actual long video was 3.5 weeks ago. Okay. So it's been a while. It has been a minute, my friend. So, and Fears loves art. I love being creative. I love every type of art. I don't care if it's writing, sculpting, modeling, acting, metal sculpt work, drawing, painting, writing, typing, whatever. If it's considered art, I love me some art. I've got my favorites, though. Filming, acting, editing, that's all in one. Painting, and then writing. I love writing. Like, I love writing in my novel, The Lonely Ghost. I love writing in my journal. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But I like all art. But those are just 3 of my favorites. Like music, certain music I like, all that stuff. So, I'd say for number 5 and 6, 5, upload vlogs more consistent and faster. So, upload vlogs and other video content. Upload vlogs and other video content faster and consistent. That's number 5. Number 6, let's see here. I'm trying to cover all my basics. Let's see here. I'll be honest. I haven't. I've only been calling my mom like once or twice a week. My mom misses me like crazy. I miss my family like crazy. I'm going to dedicate at least 2 calls a week to my family. 2 calls a week to my family. Number 7, I'm going to try to be more of a positive person, because a lot of these problems in the community, like I'll talk shit about Zach or I'll talk shit about this person. And again, if you don't talk about drama, you don't shit on anyone, then no one can say, oh, Fears did this and Fears said that and Fears said this and Fears said that. So be a more positive person. More positivity. More positive person. Because if I'm in a good mood, then I usually am like right now I'm in a great mood. Very positive, very good. We all have bad days, and I need to learn, if I'm having a bad day, just don't stream Fears, because if you're having a bad day, or if you're grumpy and then you come on a live, you may say something that you'll regret, So yeah. So I wouldn't say more positive. I'm going to say be as positive as possible, because for the most part, I'm a pretty positive person. So keep being positive. That's a good word. Keep being positive. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Be more of be the best positive person you can be. Like, positive person, be the best you can be. Be the best. Because then that'll rub off on the rest of the community. Be the best you can be. So yeah, gratitude of what you have could be one to focus on. That's not necessary, Jen. I know that I have a blessed life. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my job. Even though it's kind of a crap job, I'm looking for something better. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my apartment. I got food in the fridge. I got a roof over my head. So that one I don't have to work on. I'm very grateful for everything I have. So I'm just saying there's that. I appreciate your comment, but no need to work on that. I'm very grateful. All right, number 8. Let's see here. Let's recap, shall we? Don't mention any troll names. No more talking about drama unless you have to debunk something, unless it's absolutely necessary. Really try even harder to hit 3,000 on your vlog channel. Getting back to the gym, stay consistent, all in one. Number 5, upload vlogs and other video content faster and more consistent. 2 calls a week to check up on my family. Be the best positive person you can be. Let's see, what else? That's a good one. Yes. Oh, damn. Damn. Huey. Sorry, Lantern. Yes. Continue to try and find a better job. There you are. Better job. The hunt continues. That's right. The better job. I'm going to try to get to the beach at least once this year. Get to the beach at least once. Get to the beach at least once. When Spooky Empire rolls around, I'm going to try to get to at least 4 autographs, because there's 4 people I want to meet. Let's go to spookyempire.com, because I need to look at the roster of who's coming. So Spooky, let me just look this up. Spooky Empire. It's coming up in October. Me and Dave are going to celebrate our birthdays together. Mike's coming. I'm very excited. Dave's already bought me 3 gifts. I bought Dave 2 gifts, but I said, Dave, let's even it out. I'm going to buy Dave a 3rd present, and we're going to exchange either while we're at Spooky Empire, we're going to exchange the gifts before Spooky Empire, or after. I said, Dave, you just let me know. But, let's see. I want to meet at least these 4 people that's coming. Let's see here. Let me look and see who's coming. Let's see. Guests. Here we go. So, guests. A lot of guests for October. Let me scroll down. A bunch of Twilight characters are coming. Doug Bradley, the guy that played Pinhead's coming. Gina Davis from Beetlejuice is coming. Let's see here. Juliette Lewis from What's Eating Gilbert Grape and Christmas Vacation is coming. Let's see here. A bunch of people from Killer Clowns are coming. So I definitely want to meet the brothers that not only wrote Killer Clowns, but they also starred in Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So that's one. So meet the Killer Clown cast. Let's see, the second people I want to meet. Steve-O. Steve-O's coming in October. I'm definitely going to meet him because I've already met him once, and I'm going to tell him the story if he remembers. So Steve-O's coming, and I'm going to try. He may not remember. I've told you guys the story. I walked 2.5 miles down the beach, and I was on a church retreat, and it was back in 2004. Walked 2.5 miles down to some bar. What was the bar called? It's not there anymore. It was... Oh, God. Oh, Club La Vila. Club La Vila. 2.5 miles down. Watched his Do Not Try This at Home Steve-O tour. They were having an after party down in the basement. Or down in the VIP room. And I was waiting in line. And they were like, oh, we're only going to let a few more people in. And I didn't think I was going to get in. And I'm summing this up. So then this really douchey guy was in front of me, drunk as hell. And they were like, if you don't shut up, we're going to kick you out of the line. This guy kept going nuts and going nuts and going nuts. And all of a sudden, this bouncer guy said, hey, let this guy in. He's been really patient, really nice. And I looked and said, are you serious? Like, I can get in the after party? He's like, get in there before I change my mind. I went, got it. Get in there. I see Steve-O across the way. I was so nervous. I waited till the very end of the after party to meet him. So as the party's going on, I'm talking to all these babes and all this other stuff and going nuts. I'm like 21, 22. And then I went right up to Preston Lacey. So I met Preston Lacey that night. I met Dave England that night. They were fine. They were chill. I almost was too nervous to go up to Steve-O. He's walking out. I go, yo, Steve-O. I'm like, can I get a photo? He goes, oh, yeah, dude. No worries, dude. And I'm like, oh, shit, here we go. I think that was one of Fears' first selfies because I had a fucking disposable camera. He grabs it. We take it. And as we take the photo, he punches me in the nuts. And I'm like, oh. And he's like, sorry, man. I had to, dude. I was like, no worries, Steve-O. I got my selfie. See you later, buddy. He dips out. And then I got to hang out with him later on in the night, you know. So, man, what a night it was. So I can't wait to tell him the story, see if he remembers that. I'm going to try to get it on camera. So Steve-O for the win. So Steve-O's coming. I had no idea he was coming. So Steve-O. That's the second person that I want to meet at Spooky Empire. Number 3, let's see who else is coming. So the Killer Clown cast for sure. Steve-O. I hope Steve-O does not... You know how like some people, it's so early in advance. So people plan on coming, and then all of a sudden when it gets closer to the event, they'll cancel. So I hope he doesn't cancel. Tom Savini's coming again. I met him last year. That was awesome. We were talking Creep Show almost the entire time. So shout out to Tom Savini. So I'm not going to meet him again. Tyler Main played Michael Myers. I'd love to meet him. So that's number 3. Tyler Main. And he was in the remake. So yeah, so Tyler Main. Danny Retro is going to be there. Billy Zane. Billy Zane was in Titanic. Billy Zane was in 2 episodes of Tales from the Crypt. And he was in 1 Tales from the Crypt movie. So that'd be kind of cool to meet him. So many good guests coming. So I've got 3. I've got Steve-O, Tyler Main, and the Killer Clown cast. Next. Oh my God, Bill Johnson. I've already met him. He played Leatherface from Part 2. I met him in Missouri at one of my buddy Dave's convention, for all the old fans, the contamination stuff, all the contamination conventions from long ago. So I'd love to go up to Bill Johnson just to say hello because I already have his autograph and be like, hey, Bill, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember, Dave that did all the St. Louis contamination conventions? And see if he remembers because I haven't seen Dave since those contamination conventions. So I'd love to just go. I'm going to put him down. I'm going to go up and just say hi. So, number 4, Bill Johnson, that played Leatherface in Part 2. Just to see if he remembers me. Man, so many good guests coming. Who else? Let's see here. Lisa Zane. And she was in some of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. It sucks. Just this past Spooky Empire, I tried to meet Robert Englund. I was so close to meeting Robert Englund, and then it got down to like 12, 15 people, right, left in the fucking thing. When you guys see the vlog, you'll know what I'm talking about because I still need to upload that. I was that damn close. And all of a sudden, the guy comes out, hey, guys, I'm sorry. Robert Englund, he's done for the day. I was like, son of a bitch. And you guys will see people get pissed in my vlog. There was this black guy that said, screw Spooky Empire. Like, I went to a Spooky Empire in Texas a few years ago. Robert Englund did that to me again. Da-da-da-da-da. And I got an interview with that black guy. He was pissed beyond belief. You guys will see it when I upload it. Holy hell, was he pissed. So I think what I'm going to do is I think the fifth one I'm going to put down, Dave, I agree with you. I think the fifth one I'd love to actually get an autograph. Billy Zane for the win. Because I loved him in Derek Zoolander. I think that's what I hope he has a Derek Zoolander, or him, a photo from Derek Zoolander, and I think I would get him to sign that. Or I would get him to sign something from Tales from the Crypt or Titanic. But Billy Zane, he can do comedy, he can do action, he's done horror. He's a very good actor. And he wears a lot of wigs because he lost his hair quite young. So now he's bald. But I would love to meet Billy Zane. And Billy Zane was in Back to the Future, not 1, but 2. So if he didn't have any horror movie stuff on his table, definitely either I'll get him to sign some Back to the Future stuff or Tales from the Crypt, because it is a horror convention. So Billy Zane. So Billy Zane. So those are the 5 people I'd like to. So I definitely want to get an autograph from Steve-O, Billy Zane, Tyler Mane, and the Killer Clowns. Depends on how much money. I'm going to try to get as many of these people as I can. And then Bill Johnson, I want to go up to him and be like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but do you remember all those Missouri contamination conventions that you went to? Do you remember these? Do you remember them? So, yeah. So, Dave, we're going to be doing a lot of celebrities, buddy. A lot of celebrities in the convention hall, buddy. Mike's going. I'm going. Dave's going. I know James is going for 1 or 2 days. I don't know about Tina, though. So, Dave, oh, man. I'm very excited. I am very excited. Oh, yeah. I know Steve-O will let me film because he's all about filming and stuff. Some of the other guys, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much I can get away with, I'm very excited. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. All right. So I've got 10 so far. Number 11. Get all of my Christmas shopping done early and ship it all to my mom's house. And I've already told Dave and Mike and everybody, the rest of the vlog squad, I'll probably send out Christmas cards to the vlog squad and put maybe gift cards in them, because I focus all of my Christmas shopping more on my family. Which, friends though, I'll definitely maybe throw a gift card, something at them. Me and Dave are going to exchange birthday presents, so I've already got that almost locked and loaded. Dave got me 3 gifts. I've got Dave 2 gifts so far. But Dave, don't worry, I'll get you a 3rd one by the time Dave's birthday rolls around. Because Dave's birthday is October 20th. The Fears Man's birthday is October 28th. So very exciting stuff coming up, my friends. Very exciting. So number 11, definitely get my Christmas shopping done early. Get it done early. So I'll start Christmas shopping around November 1st, and I'll probably ship my Christmas presents for my mom and my nephew Shelton and my brother's wife, because she's kind of like a little sister that I never had. Me and her get along very well. I'll probably ship it out by November 20th, because I want to get that crap done, locked and loaded, get it out of there, get it done. All right, let's move on. So I've got 11 new goals, and I'm going to periodically keep either adding to this list or refreshing my memory. So there you are. Let me know, Dave, which ones that you're going to be want to meet at Spooky Empire. Plus, oh, wait, definitely got to put it down. You guys know Spooky Empire has got I'm talking a shitload of movie props. In May, I got fucking, how many movie props? 4. I got the T virus, the G virus. I got, oh, what else? I got those 2 for sure. Hang on. No, not 4 movie props. Those 2 are big ones. The G virus and the T virus. Hopefully at Spooky Empire they'll have the red virus and the purple virus from Resident Evil 4, which is not even really, well, it is kind of a virus, but it doesn't make you turn into a zombie. It makes you kind of like just turn numb because it's part of that cult, and they inject that purple shit into the people's arms, and they just go, their eyes kind of glaze over, and their eyes turn like kind of white, and so they've got zombie-like qualities, but they're not a zombie. Their eyes just glaze over, and they go from happy to like, and then they'll do anything that the cult tells them to do. So hopefully the purple virus that they shoot into the people's arm, I hope, Dave, I can get that movie prop at Spooky Empire, because I've got the green, I've got the blue, but we'll have to see what the vendors are floating around. So I'll do my best. Everybody. So we'll try. We'll definitely try. So, but yeah. All right, so those are all the new goals. So I came up with 11 goals. So very achievable, all these goals. The big one, though, the big ones, I know the most toughest ones for me, uploading consistently, getting back to the gym and keeping that consistently. Not mentioning any drama or any trolls is going to be a big one for Fears, especially if I'll only talk about drama if I really have to, what's the word? If I have to debunk something, whatever you want to call it. If it's super serious, then I'll say something, So there's that. All right, let's continue on. My friends. I hope everybody has a great weekend. My weekend so far, pretty damn good. I asked Dave if he wants to go to... Oh, by the way, Spirit Halloween opened up. So get ready for some fucking Spirit Halloween nerd halls coming very soon. Oh, yes. So, I may go tomorrow after me and Dan do our podcast. I may go Sunday. I'm going to see if Dave wants to come with me. We'll see. If I don't go this weekend, because I just did a nerd haul today, I may save it for next week. So I'll let you guys know. So very exciting times, my friends. Very exciting. Lots of good stuff. Lots of delicious jams and jellies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, next. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. My mom's calling me. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to call my mom back. I'll be 2 minutes. I'm going to go into the other room. Because, of course, I'm going to call my mom back. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. All right. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. My mom was just calling. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you guys waiting. My mom was just calling, and my mom's on. My mom is on. Oh no, Dave! I wasn't in the bathroom. I had to go into the other room. My mom called, and my mom's on grandma duties. Shelton is spending the night, and I haven't talked to Shelton in quite a long time, so I try to be the best cool uncle as I possibly can. So I snapped off a photo. So I was chatting with my mom and my nephew. There he is. So we were just chatting, just doing some FaceTiming. So he's in his jammies. He's about ready to go to bed. My mom was just telling me good night. She said, "Have a good weekend, John." I said, "I love you, Mom." I said, "Send my love to the rest of the family." So, yep, good stuff. So it was nice to talk to my mom. So yeah, Dave says that he wants to meet the Killer Clown people. He wants to meet Billy Zane and then Danny Trio. Nice. There we go. Well, Dave, if I'm standing in the line with you, then for sure I'll go meet Danny as well. Hell. I don't know if I'll get his autograph, but I'll for sure meet him with you because he's been in a lot of stuff. He was in Harold and Kumar 3, which he was hilarious in that. Then he was in, oh, hang on, which Predator movie was he in? He wasn't in the first one. He wasn't in the second one. I think he was in Predator 3, Dave, and it's just called Predators. He was in the third one. He played some gangster guy with, like, double machine guns. Double machine guns for the win. So, anyway, my mom called me, and of course, my mom and my family are a hell of a lot more important than the lives. So I said, "Give me 2 minutes." I went inside my room. I closed the door because I didn't want you guys to hear it. You know, not that, you know, it's family stuff. My mom was just like, "I'm getting him ready for bed." So I said, "Well, that's fine." I said, "Because I haven't gotten to see the little guy in quite a while." I'm like, "How's he doing?" She goes, "Well, I'm on babysitting duties tonight." I said, "Oh, yeah?" She goes, "Yeah, his parents went and saw a movie, and they're doing date night." And so they called and said, "Hey, you haven't seen Shelton in a good minute." My mom was like, "No, I haven't." Because they've been busy. And now Shelton's walking. My mom sent me a video of him walking. He's walking everywhere. So I'm like, way to go, buddy. Way to go. And I'm probably going to upload it here soon because I asked my brother's permission. He's like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Upload it." I was like, "Sweet." So I'm going to probably upload that to the main channel here soon. So I'm very proud of him. And I said, "Mom, I'm going to probably come and visit next February, next March." So they're excited to see me. I'm excited to see them. And so, yeah, I just wanted to take a few minutes. I said, "Hey, Mom," I said, "I'm going to hang out with you guys for a couple minutes." But I said I was actually in the middle of a live. She goes, "Well, I'll have Shelton tomorrow. Call me tomorrow." I said, "Well," I said, "I'm going to be on someone's podcast tomorrow." But I said, during the afternoon, once the podcast is done, I'll give you a call. So I'm going to chat more with my mom tomorrow. It was good to talk to her, talk to Shelton, because I talked to my mom Monday of this week, because now it's Friday. But I haven't talked to the little guy in quite a long time. So it was good to chill with my family for a little bit. So there we are. All right, let's get back to the podcast. Let's see. Where were we? I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. My family means a lot to me. I was like, 2 minutes. I'll be back. Let me talk to my family. Good to hear from the entire bunch. Oh, yeah? All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I left off, let's see. Grab the Febreze. Well, when I go to the bathroom, I will. I absolutely will. Oh, yeah. All right. Next. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Okay. So we did new goals, we did the nerd haul, and then we did the food review. All right. I think I'm going to save this for tomorrow because I really want to review the videos that Dave sent me. Dave sent me a few videos, and Vic sent me a video to review. So if we get to the movie review, then we will. If not, I think I'm going to end her with all of these video reviews. So I'll have to change the title to video reviews. So yeah, but no D-Man one. We'll see. We'll see what I can get to. Okay, here we go. So Dave sent me. Let's see here. He sent me a few on Facebook. So Dave, one, I appreciate Dave sending me these. Two, I've been, reviewing a lot of D-Man videos, so it's nice to switch it up a little bit. So D-Man, I promise I'll get back to some of your reviews soon. But for a while, I'm going to review Dave's and Mike's and stuff. So yeah. All right, so Dave sent me another one. So let's... Oh, nice. Dave made a Jaws one. So Dave, let's start with the first one, Dave, that you sent me. Hang on. So Dave sent me, this one's Time to Feed the Plants. So plants video review. Okay. Let's watch this, Dave. Do a solid rating. Here we go. Okay. Watch this. Oh, hang on. I need to turn on the audio.
Feed us, fears man. I am starving.
Oh, Lord.
Feed us, fears man. I am starving.
That was good, Dave. I didn't know I was going to get a little cameo in it. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, because I got to have a lovely cameo, I'm going to give it a solid 9.9 out of 10, Dave. Holy shit. That was funny. Nice. Okay. Wow, a lot of thrills, chills, spills today in the in the show. Nice. I like it. All right, next video. Listen, the next video that Dave sent me was I believe it was just these two, the Jaws one and the Feed Me one, right, Dave? There wasn't another one, right? I don't think so. Yeah. All right, this one is called August 21st. All right, so this one Dave did not name. So no name video. Or actually, I'll just put Jaws video because Jaws is in the thumbnail. So Jaws video. Jaws video review. All right, let's see here. Let me watch this. All right, here we go.
I am really hungry.
Oh, wow.
I am really hungry.
Okay, so it's a bunch of surfers, and then Dave made the Jaws poster come to life. Instead of the woman swimming, Dave removed the woman and had a bunch of surfers, and Jaws almost ate the guy surfing. It was like that close. Dave, of course, I love Jaws, so, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. So, a 10 out of 10, buddy. Oh, yeah. Nice. Very creative, Dave. Let's see. How many views? Let's see. Dave, let me go to your channel. How many views have both of them got? Let's see here. Wow. Okay, so the Jaws ones have got 400 views. And I'm going to watch two more. There's one called Jason Wants You. And then there's another one where Dave is doing a parody of Bob Ross. Hell yeah. Okay. So Bob Ross next. So Bob Ross video review. These are all of Dave's creations. This one's already got 789 views. Way to go, Dave. Dave, I'm telling you, keep up the shorts. Do in real life live stream, and you'll get more subs, Dave. I promise you, Dave, you'll get to 500 by the end of this year if you keep up the consistency on your vlogs, the consistency on the shorts, and the lives. You'll get it lickety-split. All right, let's watch Bob Ross, but it's with a twist. It's Deadpool playing Bob Ross. There we are. So let's watch this, shall we?
Surprise! Whoa!
Surprise!
Oh, wait, hang on.
Let us paint a happy little accident. It is always a joy to see how the colors blend together on the canvas to create something truly unique.
Yeah.
Let us paint a happy little accident.
Yes.
It is always a joy to see how the colors blend together on the canvas to create something
happy little
truly
accidents,
unique.
little happy trees.
Let us paint a happy little accident.
Happy trees, happy little accidents. Bob Ross for the win, Dave. Bob Ross for the fucking win. I'm going to give it because I love art, and whenever I was little, me and Grandma Fears would sit down. Painting with Bob Ross was always on the television screen whenever my grandma would babysit me. Either that or The Price is Right or Family Feud or my grandma's soap operas. What's that one? It's still on today. What is it? The Young and the Reckless? Or The Young... something. Whatever the hell it is. I can't remember. All right, Dave, the next one, Jason Wants You. All right, so Jason video. I'm sorry, Bob Ross, I'm going to give it a solid 9.8 out of 10, Dave. And then the last one that I'm going to review, Jason Wants You. So Jason Wants You. There are some more Jaws videos, but Dave, I'll review those tomorrow. I'll review this tomorrow. So Jason Wants You. All right, here we go. Let's watch this show.
Why did the storm break up with the lightning bolt?
Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see.
Let us paint a...
Why did the storm break up with the lightning bolt?
Oh, nice!
Because it felt like their relationship was just too shocking and...
Okay, so basically what Dave did is he took a picture of a Jason Voorhees t-shirt and he brought the t-shirt to life. So he had lightning and then Jason Voorhees' hand comes out of the shirt and tries to grab you. Dave, this is my favorite one so far of the night. I'm going to give it a 13 out of 10. Dave, very creative. So 13 out of 10. Solid. Solid. I love it, buddy. I love it. Let's see. Out of those, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I did 4. I'm going to pick 2, Dave. My favorite one today of all time is Jason Wants You. The second one was the plant saying, "Feed me, Fears, feed me, feed me." And I was like, that's pretty damn funny. That's what it is, Dave. What did I say? Reckless. I meant to say The Young and the Restless. That's what I meant. I knew it was something like that. Because my grandma either watched The Young and the Restless, shitloads of Price is Right, Bob Ross growing up, whenever she would babysit me and my brother. She would nap a lot, so Fears gets my napping skills from my grandma and my grandpa. And I just love naps. So that's where all that came from. Let's see, what else and then Family Feud she would watch a lot, you know. Lantern says, time for a crown check. Well, I'll try, Lantern. Every time I did a crown check, YouTube has been flaking out on the crowns. So I'll try again, Lantern. Let's see here. Let's see if they fixed it. They have fixed it. So, well, they fixed it a little bit. It only shows Jen now, and it shows Lantern. So Jen's in second place, and coming in hot is Lord Lantern. I don't know why it's not showing everybody else. That's weird. That's very weird. But hopefully they'll have it all fixed by tomorrow, my friends. All right. Let's see. It's 8:13. It's 8:13. So I've got a little bit more time because Lantern, you're not going live until not 9 to 10, twin. Yo, thanks, Dave. He sent me some treats. Thank you for that sticker donation, Dave. Jen says, well, hey, y'all. Well, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. All right, let's see what's next. Now, Vic wants me to review a video that Vic sent me. So let me just pull that up. Heard crown check-in. Came a-running. Yeah, but weren't you here the whole time, Jen? Because you were listening. Because you and me were chatting about my goals earlier. So have you been here the whole time, Jen? Or have you been in and out of the stream? Let me know. Which I don't care. You know, if you've been running around in and out of the stream, let me know. All right, so let me go to Discord. Vic sent me a video, and I forgot what it was. He wanted me to review this. So, Joey, and you know what? The funny thing is, Joey wanted me to do a pumpkin pie review. I do it, and he's not even in the chat. So, Joey, you missed it, and you're going to have to watch it back, Joey. I don't know. Maybe he's hanging out with Biscuit. Maybe they're having like a movie night or something. Anyway. Let's see. I run around and was listening on my earbud. I have a cattle dog. Oh, so you were running with your dog. Got it. Kate does the same thing. She's got, what's her dog's name? It's, I can't remember what dog she's got. I can't remember. Well, I'm glad you and your dog had a good run. There you are. All right. Oh, man. That coffee is good. Nice. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a coffee review, and I'm going to do, where is it? I'm going to do this one tomorrow. Lantern is crowning, y'all. Let's see. Strong Bear says, hey, Joey. Well, Joey's not here yet. I don't see him, Dave. Joey's not here yet. Not at all. I'm just saying, Joey, you're going to have to watch this because clearly he wanted one. So anyway. All right. So let me go to Discord. Vic said he wanted me to watch some video and review it. So I think there's just one, though. I don't know if there's two. Let me have a look. By the way, put a 1 in the chat if you guys like my new Hawaiian shirt. Let me know. Put a 1. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't like it. That's all right. So Vic sent me, let's see, where's that video? Where's the video he wanted me to review? Oh, okay. So it's Pamela Voorhees Camp Crystal Lake walkthrough. So they already started filming the new Peacock. Oh shit! What is I can't keep up with this. Hulu's a streaming platform. I believe Peacock is another streaming platform. Let me confirm it. I'm telling you, fears. I can't keep up with all this technology bullshit. Why have they got so many streaming platforms? That's I asked. Amazon Prime, Disney Prime, Hulu Plus, Amazon Plus, Peacock, whatever the hell that bullshit is. I remember back in the day, they had one, HBO, motherfucker. HBO was great. And that magically disappeared. Let me figure this out. I think Peacock's another streaming platform. Hey, Meta, I got a question for you. You know there's lots of streaming platforms out there like Hulu and Amazon Prime and Amazon Plus and Disney Plus. Is Peacock another streaming platform? And if it is, what makes it different from all the others?
Yep, Peacock is one. Let me break down what makes it stand out.
Okay.
Peacock is definitely another streaming platform, and it's run by NBC Universal. The big difference is it's heavy on NBC stuff, like The Office, Law & Order, Saturday Night Live, and all the Bravo reality shows. It also leans hard into sports with Sunday Night Football, Premier League Soccer, and the Olympics. Plus, it used to have a free tier, but now it's mostly paid plans starting around $13 a month with ads.
Oh, that's not bad, $13. Is it just NBC stuff solely, or is it more than that?
It's way more than just NBC. Peacock also streams a bunch of Universal movies, DreamWorks, and Illumination films like Shrek and Minions.
Oh, nice! Okay, so my friend sent me the new Crystal Lake. I forgot. Refresh my memory. Is that supposed to be a prequel, or is it supposed to be a reimagining, or is it like a solo story that has nothing to do with all the other movies, or what is it? Can you break it down for me?
Crystal Lake is a new Peacock show, so let me look up how it ties to the films. Crystal Lake is a prequel to Friday the 13th, not a total reimagining or standalone story. It's set before the first movie and focuses on Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mom, played by Linda Cardellini, dealing with Jason's drowning at the camp. So you'll see the origin of the Voorhees family and how Pamela becomes the killer from the original film.
Oh, nice, because I've always wanted to hear that story. Because you in the original Friday the 13th, you hear about it. You hear Mrs. Voorhees talk about it. She said she was making lunch while the counselors were making love, and they should have been watching Jason while he was swimming, but you never actually see it. You just hear the story.
Exactly. That's the whole point of the show. In the 1980 movie,
Nice.
you only get Pamela's version of it in that monologue, but Crystal Lake is finally showing it on screen. It's gonna dig into Jason's drowning and Pamela's grief right before she snaps. Pretty cool they're filling in that gap you only ever heard about.
Absolutely, because I'm a big Friday the 13th horror movie fan. I've got 2 more questions. One, will it ever come out on Blu-ray or 4K?
Good question about physical releases. Let me check if there's any word on Blu-ray or 4K. There's nothing announced yet about a Blu-ray
No!
4K release for Crystal Lake. Right now, Peacock has it set as a streaming exclusive, debuting October 15th, and A24 hasn't said anything about physical media. A lot of Peacock shows eventually get Blu-ray later if they do well, so it's possible, but nothing confirmed so far.
So, you're very smart, so do you most likely think that it will be on Blu-ray at some point?
Thanks. I appreciate that. I'd say it's pretty likely down the road. A24 loves physical releases, especially for horror stuff.
Oh, I love physical releases. Okay, thank you so much for the information. One last question. Will it ever, in the prequel, will it have that guy from the first and second Friday the 13th, the guy that says, I think his name is Ralph, where he's always like, doomed, you're all doomed. Does he make a cameo in this prequel at all?
Yeah, you mean Crazy Ralph?
Yes.
He's in it. Nick Corleone plays Crazy Ralph in Crystal Lake, so you'll get the same doomsayer who shows up in the first 2 movies with the whole "you're all doomed" line. The cast list actually calls him out as Ralph, and fans have been talking about him as part of the Easter eggs they're putting in. So
Yes.
you'll definitely see that character pop up.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you, Meta. So is he just like, is it a cameo or is he in it a lot?
From what's out so far, it sounds like more of a recurring guest role than just a blink and you'll miss it cameo.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate all the information because my friend sent me this Camp Crystal Lake video where they're doing a walkthrough of the kitchen. I'm going to review it for my YouTube fans. So I just wanted to get some general information and some background stuff.
That makes total sense. Having the background will really help your review feel solid. You've got the key stuff now. It's a prequel focusing on Pamela. Crazy Ralph is in there as a recurring role played by Nick Corleone.
All right, I'm good. I'm good. All right. Nice. All right. Well, I'm excited. The nerd is tingling inside fears like no other. Man, good stuff. I want to give a personal shout out to my buddy Dave and my buddy Vic. Vic, I'm excited. Oh my God. So I thought, okay, I'm like, all right, Pamela's definitely going to be in there because she tells the original origin story, right? The original origin story. But you never see it. It's just you hear the music come on and she's like, I was working that day in the kitchen. I was preparing meals and Jason should have been watched every minute. He wasn't a very good swimmer. But no, the counselors were too busy making love. They let that poor boy drown. Well, now we'll find out. Oh, my God. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. All right, so time for the review. So here we go. I'm going to get back to the chat in just a minute. Let's see here. So this is called Crystal Lake Camp Kitchen Filming Location Walkthrough. Oh, nice. Okay, so Crystal... Thanks, Vic. I appreciate this. Crystal Lake. I'm excited. Oh, man. You know what? This made my weekend. Because I knew Pamela was going to be in it. But I didn't know about Crazy Ralph. Because Crazy Ralph is fucking hilarious in part 1 and part 2. He's like, doomed. You're all doomed. And I'm wearing my fishing hat. Oh, and all this other bullshit. I'm like, you're not really that scary, buddy. Oh, doomed. All right, so Camp Crystal Lake Kitchen Walkthrough video. Vic sends me some pretty good videos. Let's watch this, shall we? and I'm going to review it. All right, here we go. Hopefully it's not too long. If it is, I'll just kind of skim through it, and I'll give you guys the general basis of it. I'm excited. All right, here we go.
My parents didn't finish college, and I was the first person to go to college. It was such a long...
All right, here we go.
Yeah, hi everybody. This is Clay from Crystal Lake Chronicles, and they released this image of Mrs. Voorhees in the kitchen, the camp kitchen, recently. And last year,
now I will say, because in the original film, the very first person that dies is a counselor, a guy counselor, and a girl, and it's a kill after the Jason stuff. So the very first kill is Camp Crystal Lake in the 1958, I believe. So all this Pamela stuff and Jason drowning has to be before that. So let me just confirm it. Let me confirm it. Give me 1 second here. Meta, I've got one more question. In the original Friday the 13th film, at the start of the film, you know, they're in front of a campfire, they're singing songs, and a guy and a girl counselor go into the attic and make love. Then they get killed. What's the year that it takes place? I know it's 1950-something. What is it at the beginning of the film?
Got it. Let me check the year for that opening scene. The opening campfire scene in the original Friday the 13th takes place in 1958.
Okay, so I was right. So does that prequel, the Crystal Lake from Peacock, does that take place before 1958?
Good question. Let me check the timeline for that Peacock series. Yeah, you were right about 1958. The Crystal Lake on Peacock is set even earlier than that. It takes place before the original movie, focusing on Pamela dealing with young Jason drowning at the lake.
Okay, so when? What year? What year does it take place?
Let me nail down the exact year for you. The show is set in the 1970s, not the 50s like the original movie. Showrunner Brad Caleb Kane confirmed it takes place in that era, and the story starts with Jason drowning in 1957, so most of the action is around the early to mid-70s.
Okay, but it starts. The show starts in 1957. You see Jason drown. Then, to watch in order, you would do the Peacock one that's set in the 70s, then the original Friday the 13th, correct?
Yep, you got it exactly right. The Peacock series kicks off with Jason drowning in 1957, then jumps to the 1970s for the main story. So if you watch in chronological order, you start with Crystal Lake, then go to the original 1980 Friday the 13th that takes place in 1958 and 1979.
No, you're wrong. You're lying. You're lying. The original Friday the 13th film, it starts in 1958, and then it jumps to the 80s.
Whoa, easy there. I'm not trying to lie to you.
But you were lying.
I get why it feels that way. And I'm sorry I got the timeline wrong earlier and made...
Because it jumps to the 80s because Friday the 13th is a 1980s film. And they filmed it in the 80s. So in the story, they set it in the 80s.
You're right on both counts. The original Friday the 13th...
Yeah, I know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, yeah.
You absolutely do.
Mm-hmm.
The dates and the story order locked down, and I should have been clearer from the start.
Well, that's all right. That's okay. I just wanted to correct you.
Totally fair, and I appreciate you calling it out.
No worries. All right. Yeah, man, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I've seen that movie 500,000 times, so I was like, don't even go there. All right. There we are. All right, kitchen walkthrough video. All right, here we go. So let's continue on. I just had to get just a little bit more background on it, and then all right, here we go.
we were filming at the camp location in West Milford where most of the action takes place, I took a tour of this kitchen.
Oh, wow. The kitchen looks really cool, and it kind of reminds me a bit of the kitchen from Friday the 13th Part 1. That one in the original film is a little smaller because it takes place in a cabin. So this one, it's definitely got... They filmed it at an actual camp, but this guy, in the description, it says that they put some stuff from the 50s and the 70s in there, but nice.
We're going to see some of the things in this kitchen that you see in the still shot that they released, but not everything. I think they brought some additional props in.
Oh, I know they did.
There is a table back there.
Because you have to dress a set, so it makes total sense.
Similar to the steam table that she's standing behind, but it's not exactly the same. A lot of the
but it's got that
things could.
It's got that old 1950s kitchen look because this I'm being honest. I went to a lot of camps when I was a kid. I went to Boy Scout camp. I went to church camp. I went to space camp. This kitchen in the guy going, he's taking a tour through it. It looks almost an identical replica from my church camp kitchen. And so the minute the guy started the walkthrough, I was like, damn, this reminds me of my church camp kitchen. So, because all those camps have gigantic kitchens. Every single camp that I went to had not a massive kitchen, but a pretty gigantic kitchen, a fairly decent size. So, it looks really cool so far. I'm excited. Oh, damn. Camp Crystal Lake for the fucking win, motherfucker.
Hidden, like the one thing that did seem to match up is the racks right behind this mixing bowl. You see some racks there.
Oh yeah,
very similar, or maybe the exact thing that.
Because those racks were in the original Friday the 13th kitchen, I believe.
Behind her, you don't really see this in the shot. We're gonna have to wait till the series comes out to know, more about this.
They've got the tape. Whenever they dress a set, they dress the set with props, then they always put tape on the floor to show where the actors stand, and then if they have to shoot the floor, they rip the tape off the floor. And there's camera equipment in the far left, because I guess they got done filming. Oh, nice.
They could have mocked up another location to look like this, but some of the large cans of food that are on the side there behind her or to the side of her, I can tell one of those is the Del Monte, the green can with the sort of yellow looking fruit.
I love how they dressed the wall. They have a calendar that says 1972 Camp Crystal Lake kitchen. A cleanup kitchen schedule. They've got Camp Crystal Lake camp schedule for the events and the classes and craft time. That's fucking great that they have on the wall. That's awesome. That's fucking great.
That's in that rack near her is definitely in this cupboard you're going to see next. We'll get to that once I get done fixating on
shit, I'm fucking excited. Oh, holy crap.
I wanted to just see, was this anything important? Is this what's shooting that day? So anyway, see that green can of Del Monte?
They've got some 70s products that they probably took, either there's real food and they recreated 70s cans and put the food in the, because some of these cans and some of this food, it was only for those eras, 60s, 70s, 80s. But it has, the pantry has that 70s look. Because some of these foods that I paused, they don't even exist anymore. So, very well dressed set. Very good.
Cocktail, that is definitely what's in the still shot of her. And I think one of these other jars that's on the wall, I go by them really fast, but one of those jars, I can't make out what it is, seemed to be one of the props in that still shot.
Oh, nice.
So you can see they got some, this looks like it's a working camp, but this is all just set decoration.
It is. Like, they've got 70s products. Then in the pantry, on top of there's a basket of apples. There's a little red hat that says Camp Crystal Lake. So they definitely dressed it very well. A for effort, A+.
Some old stuff there. Old rusty cans, which is probably pretty accurate. They probably were using like expired food back then. There really weren't too many controls on that stuff. So anyway, you can see that's some of the filming crew stuff. We're almost done here. I don't think there's much more to see.
So far, this walkthrough video, Vic's not in the chat. I don't think. Vic, first of all, great video that you sent me. Second of all, so far this video gets a 10 out of 10. This is a nice, detailed walkthrough of the working set, and I'm loving it. Oh shit! So far a 10 out of 10, and we're only halfway through it.
That I do, other than take a left. See, that's that table I said, very similar to the steam table she's at, but it's not the exact thing. So they might have brought some other props.
Okay, so now he goes out of the kitchen, and now he's in the dining hall, and it looks almost exactly like the cabins from part 1. So they either found a camp with an existing kitchen connected to a log cabin lodge area, or they built it and put it on a working campground. Probably one of the two.
Just say they had this all decorated too. This is the lodge.
This so
was
awesome.
In West Milford, New Jersey. They did not use the same camp as.
Oh wait, they didn't use the same camp. Hang on. And then above the wall, they've got all these banners with all the camps that came before Camp Crystal Lake. So it says Camp Crystal Lake 1941, Camp Crystal Lake 1962. Wow, man, this is very detailed.
In West Milford, New Jersey, they did not use the same camp as in the original movie.
Oh, they should have. They should have. So that, I'm a tad miffed. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they go back to the original camp? That's why people fell in love with the first fucking movie. So if you're doing a prequel, you fucking idiots, why wouldn't you go back to the original? This is why Hollywood makes me mad sometimes. I'm a tad miffed. Everything else about this movie was great until I heard that. Stop changing shit around. Go to the original fucking camp. What the fuck? What in the blue hell? What in the blue hell? Oh my god. Everything else about this video is good, but that was disappointing. Let's continue on.
But it's pretty similar, and I'm not sure what the reasons were. But
probably because that camp wanted an arm and a leg. But you know what, Hollywood, you should have forked over the money because you can fucking afford it.
Maybe Camp Novi Bosco there were people, there were kids there. It's a Boy Scout camp. It is
a Boy Scout camp. It is a working camp, and I like that. Because in the first film, you see what's her name? Is it Annie? She's the cook. She gets killed. She doesn't even get to the camp. She's on her way to the camp, and Mrs. Voorhees slices her neck. She goes into a gas station convenience store, and there's a sign in the back that says "Welcome to New Jersey." So for all you Camp Crystal Lake fans out there, that set the tone. So Camp Crystal Lake is always set in New Jersey. So technically, Jason Voorhees was born in New Jersey. So there you are. There you are. And that's what they did with this camp, even though it's not the original camp.
A working camp, so maybe they just couldn't film there. But I did
Wrong! They could have filmed there. They just didn't want to. But they should have. They should have.
The tour of the camp, and I asked some of the guides of the tour, and I don't think they were even asked. It didn't sound like anyone approached them to see if they wanted to.
Again, they should have. They should have.
Be involved in this filming. But anyway, it's pretty cool that they had this lodge all decorated up with Camp Crystal Lake.
It's very detailed. They got sporting equipment in the lodge, like in the closet. It's got like a kickball on it, says property of Camp Crystal Lake. They've got banners everywhere. They've got a working fireplace. It's an actual like wooden cabin lodge. It looks fucking brilliant.
pennants and, who had won the three-legged race the year before.
Exactly. That's the banners that I was talking about. It looks good. Oh, man.
It was pretty cool. I liked it. So anyway, I'm going to let this run. Not much.
I admit it's cool, but they should have shot on the original camp, because for the diehard fans like me and Visions and Boo, it would have been that much better. I'm just saying. But it still looks good. Still looks good.
Or I want to say, obviously this, if not currently, it definitely was a working camp.
Oh yeah.
That you got your made-up names of people who won. Or
oh yeah, look, Camp Crystal Lake Service Award, Camp Crystal Lake three-legged race, Camp Crystal Lake Easter party contest. Oh Lord, it's in the details. Wow.
Or attended, or whatever these things are, service awards, Trailblazer awards. Pretty cool. I mean, pretty accurate. If you
Camp Crystal Lake all-around camper cub. So that means like the best camper for that year. Camp Crystal Lake Service Award from 1964 to 1970. Oh wow, super detailed.
Camper back in the 70s, you would have probably seen decoration very similar to this. So anyway, the last thing I want to tell you is that this was actually filmed last year. It's been on my channel for a long time. Very few people have found it. I don't really promote a lot of this stuff. It's just
well, big shout out to Crystal Lake Chronicles, and so thank you for letting me review your stuff. And big shout out to Vic Rule 6666, because Vic found it. So that guy, he said, I don't really promote my stuff. I don't really, very few people have found it, but Vic fucking found it. So way to go, Vic. Hell fucking yeah. I'm loving it.
Those who wanted.
So if you guys want to see this video, it's called Pamela Voorhees Camp Kitchen Walkthrough, Peacock's Crystal Lake Friday the 13th prequel, and it's on the YouTube channel Crystal Lake Chronicles, so check it out after my live.
Dig in and find this. But there are 9 videos. I went all there. There's Mama's Boy. That was the working title for this Peacock's Crystal Lake series.
Oh, that's cool.
Mama.
So she said he's got 9 videos. So I may review some more tomorrow. So we'll see what else. We'll see what other video he's got before I get back. And I'll get back to the chat in just a second.
Boy, sort of like a code name that they would use. So if people in the area said, well, what are you filming? You say, oh, it's just a movie called Mama's Boy.
Well, I'll be honest. Even though it's not the original campground, whatever camp that they filmed that's also in New Jersey, it's very similar to the original camp, but it looks good. I'm just saying it would have looked better if it was the original camp. I'm just saying.
TV show called Mama's Boy. They didn't have to use the word Crystal Lake or Friday the 13th, which, they would be descended on.
That is a gigantic fireplace in that lodge, and my church camp has a gigantic fireplace in the lodge just like that one. Very detailed.
Or people like me would have shown up. So anyway.
Damn, I would have gave anything to go to New Jersey and fucking walk this set. Fierce. I'd be vlogging. I'd be going nuts. Excuse me, sir, you can't film that. Bull fucking shit. Fears will film it if I fucking want to. I'd be filming all through that set. Ha ha! I'd be like, do you mind if I grab a movie prop? Like, shh, don't tell the director. Just give Fears. Just give me one little prop. Just give me one little prop. Give me a Jason Voorhees like canoe, or you don't need it. Just shh. Somebody walk off the set with something. I tell you what, if Fears ever gets to Hollywood, I'll be doing a lot of vlogging on set, a lot of pictures. I'll be stealing a lot of movie props. It's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Because once the movie's done, I'm like, you don't need that prop. I'll just take it off your hands here. No, Fears, we need it. No, you don't. Bye-bye. Grab that prop. Exit, stage right for Fears. Deuce, I'm out. Ha-ha. Oh, yeah. Lots of movie props. I'm loving this video. This video is fan-friggin-tastic.
Yeah, that's basically, I think, most of what's in here. I did want to look at these pictures on the wall because I thought, well, this is stage decoration, too.
Look at this. Camp Crystal Lake, founded in 1935. Camp Crystal Lake, New Jersey boating contest. Man, they went nuts with the detail.
These actually be photos of the actual cast, or maybe old photos of the original cast members. If you looked closely, maybe you'd see someone you recognized.
Maybe. We'll see.
But that's what my thought was, though. I kind of dwell on looking at these photos a little longer than maybe you want.
You know what? I like this guy's attention to detail, because if Fears was doing this walkthrough, you know, Fears, I'm a big movie nerd. So all this would be at Fears' fingertips, and I would be walking through all this shit saying, oh, there's Jason, there's Mrs. Voorhees thing. I'd be like, look that way. I'd take a movie prop. You know, I get it. You know, I would. So I like this guy's attention to detail. I mean, this is fantastic. Hollywood, I'm begging you. Because I don't like to pay for all that streaming service bullshit. As soon as it comes out on Blu-ray, though, I'm going to put all this shit to the side. I'm buying, as soon as that biatch comes out on Blu-ray, Fears will be a watching, enjoying. Oh, it's going to be so good. So good. Let's finish this real quick. Damn, this is good.
But, so anyway, there are more videos if you want to see them. Thanks very much.
Okay, so let's see what else he's got. So that was the first one. So if you want to check out this video that Vic sent me, it's at Crystal Lake Chronicles on YouTube. The video that I just watched was Pamela Voorhees' Camp Kitchen walkthrough, Peacock's Crystal Lake Friday the 13th prequel. Let's see what other videos he's got. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This guy must be a big movie buff. 2026 Camp Crystal Lake Dust walkthrough of the diner, of the original diner. Ooh, I'm definitely going to do that one. Wow. Let's see. Camp Crystal Lake's official teaser. I already saw that one. Camp Crystal Lake's Town Hall walkthrough. Oh, I'll definitely do that. Okay. Let's see. Friday the 13th original movie showing at... okay, let's see. So he's got a little bit of everything. Little bit. Friday the 13th, Kevin Bacon, red pickup movie location now and then. 2 minutes. Oh, I'll definitely review that one tomorrow. I'm fucking subscribing to this guy's channel. This guy's channel is amazing. Holy shit, he's got walkthroughs. He's got original movie locations. It's all Friday the 13th shit. I guess he was on set because he's got behind the scenes. Friday the 13th prequel rehearsal behind the scenes. He must have worked on this. He must have. Because that's the only way that you would get that shit. I mean, unless the movie company released it for the public. Friday the 13th prequel, Mama Boy's Camp Crystal Lake walkthrough of the entire camp. Oh, shit. I'm fucking subscribing to this guy. Behind the scenes footage of filming locations. Yeah, I'm following this guy. So I just subbed to him. And I'm going to click on over to FearsMan26 and I'm going to subscribe to him on both of my channels. Because, one, I want updates of every, Friday the 13th stuff. Because I love those movies. Love them. But I will say, Visions, whenever you come back, I'll say it now to the day I die. I love Jason Voorhees, but I like Michael Myers just a tad more. Just a tad. But I love them both. Man, that was a good one. Wow, man. Wow. All right, I just subscribed. You guys have got to check out Crystal Lake Chronicles on YouTube. This guy has got a shitload of epic, like, behind the scenes, on scenes. He's filming. He must have worked on this. He must have. Wow, very cool stuff. I'm liking it. Thank you so much to Vic. I gotta give that a... Man. I'm going to give it 11 out of 10. That not only was his walkthrough good, but So detailed. So 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. All right, it's 8:49, guys. We probably should end her there because Lannon's going live around 9 or 10, twin. Good stuff. So the only thing we didn't get to today was this review. So, yeah. So, I'm going to do this review tomorrow. Tonight's watches. I'm going to finish the rest of Wicked for good. It's all right. It's okay. Nothing will beat the 1930s Wizard of Oz. But I do like every incarnation of Wizard of Oz. These are my least favorite, but I got to check them out because I am a movie buff. So I'm going to finish the rest of this tonight, and if there's time, and if Fears doesn't fall asleep, I'm going to try to get to Outbreak with starring Morgan Freeman. He's such a badass, man. He's a great actor. He's a badass. He's a real man's man type of guy. So these are the watches. If I don't, I'm going to get to the rest of this tonight for sure. But if I don't get to this, this is going to be tomorrow's watch. And, no fan told me about this. This was a fierce find on my own find. So there we are. I'm going to catch up with the chat, and then we're going to call her. We're going to call her. All right. Getting back to the chat. There we are. All right. Gosh, my nose is stuffy. Excuse me. Oh. 1 second. That's why I kept going like that, because my nose was itching like. Give me 1 second. Oh. I'm telling you, Jen, this. The cough is still here, but thank God my nose isn't runny anymore. But I've been taking Mucinex for like about 2 weeks now. Finally, this cough is almost gone. But I mean, going nuts. I was like, fucking hell. Ugh. All right. I'm good now. All right, let me get back to the chat. All right, here we go. See, the last thing I read, sorry, but I wanted to do a detailed review of that Jason thing. So, Vic, you found a great video. I mean, it was awesome. Let's see here. Let's see. John Painting while saying "Happy Little Tomatoes." Oh yes, Dave. I like that. The old switcheroo. That's right. Hedrick says Fears. HBO is still around. Is it? It's just changed to HBO Max. Wow. My mind is blown. I didn't know HBO was still a thing. Hang on. I've got to ask Meta a question. I'm being honest. Fears is a little bit behind on the times because, I don't do a lot of streaming. I do streaming, but I don't do a lot of the streaming platforms. Hang on. Hey, Meta, I've got a question for you. I didn't think HBO was still around. When did it change from HBO to HBO Max?
Good question. Let me check the timeline for you. HBO actually went to HBO Max back in May of 2020 when they launched the streaming service. Then, in 2023, they dropped the HBO and just called it Max for about 2 years. And just this past July, on July 9th, 2025, they switched it back to HBO Max again. So if you haven't seen it in a while, that's why it looks familiar now.
No, I mean, I used to watch a lot of HBO back in the 80s and 90s. So what's the main difference between the old HBO and now HBO Max? Is it just the streaming service?
Oh, got it. You mean the original channel versus now. Let me break that down. The big difference is that old HBO from the 80s and 90s was just a cable TV channel that played movies and shows on a schedule. HBO Max is mostly a streaming service.
Okay, so the main difference is that they do still show movies and stuff, but it's just pure streaming now, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Okay, all right. So that's not that big of a difference, but I didn't know. So they changed it from HBO to HBO Max in 2020. Hedrix, you blew my mind. I thought that was a thing of the past. I shit you not. I thought HBO was gone, man. Damn. Well, there you go. Lantern says, crown. Lantern, before I end her, I will do a crown check, I promise. Let's see. Lots of crowns. Lots of crowns from Lantern. Yo, what's up, Triple? Is that Principal Skinner talking? No, it's the Fears Man. If you spam tomatoes, I'm blocking you. Well, Triple, don't even go there, Triple. You're always spamming tomatoes too. But I told Lantern, since Halloween is right around the corner, now we're gonna be, spamming the Halloween pumpkins. Oh yeah, there you are. I've been as polite as I can. Do not spam tomatoes when I come into the chat. See, Dave's got it. See, now Dave is spamming the Halloween pumpkins. Oh yeah, it's pumpkins now. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And then Triple, when Thanksgiving comes around, you got to be spamming the turkeys. When Christmas comes around, you guys got to be spamming the Christmas trees and Santa. I would appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Jen says the Outbreak monkey is cute. All right, well, I can't wait to watch it, Jen. That's going to be either tonight or tomorrow. I got to get through Wicked, though. I'm about halfway through it. Jeff Goldblum plays a great Wizard of Oz. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Ariana Grande, I mean, she's killing it. I think she's hot. She is beyond belief hot. Lantern? Not yet, Lantern. You're being naughty, Lantern. Lantern? You're spamming those turkeys, y'all. Don't be doing it yet until November, Lantern. Shame, Lantern. Do the pumpkins, Lantern. Ha ha. Anyway, so Jen, if I don't get to the monkey movie tonight, it'll definitely be tomorrow. Oh, I saw it, Lantern. Lantern said, Fears, there's nothing to see here. Oh, I saw it, Lantern. I saw it. Anyway, I got to skedaddle, guys, but what a good show. What a fantastic show. We got to everything but the $6 Million Man review. So we'll get that. Lantern! Now you're doing the Christmas trees, Lantern. Lantern's being naughty. Naughty, Lantern. Naughty. Anyway, we got to pretty much everything except for the one movie review. But we did some YouTube videos and some YouTube shorts and stuff. So I want to thank Dave for submitting some shorts. I want to thank Vic for that kick-ass Friday the 13th walkthrough. That was probably my favorite thing to review tonight. Dave, my favorite one that you did was bringing the Jason Voorhees t-shirt to life. That was fantastic. But there we are. All right. I'm going to skedaddle because I got to clean up all this. And I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to take this off. Put on a comfy t-shirt because I've already got my comfy shorts on. So I want to put on a comfy shirt. Not that this isn't comfy, but Fears likes, whenever I'm napping or whenever I'm, ender at the end of the night, got to have a comfy shirt on. So, pretty good show. Whew. There you are. I'm taking off, though. But, guys, I appreciate all of the love and the support and the likes and the comments and the donations. You guys are fucking awesome. You guys are the best fans alive. Cheers to the fans. Cheers, we are. That was the end of the coffee. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to take off. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my buddy, Mr. Lantern 1986. Lantern's got a show coming up very soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Strong Bear 19. We got to get him to 500 subs, guys. Also follow Mama Bear 06. We got to get her to at least 100 subs, at least, by the end of the year. Follow Bukaki on YouTube. He's a great artist. Follow Vic Rule 6666. Vic also is a great artist. Follow I Miss You. I Miss You Visions. One tier. I Miss You Visions. But follow Exhume Visions at exhumevisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because Visions makes some pretty cool shit. And I recently heard that He's been in bed for the last couple of days because he's been sick. Well, Visions, I hope you feel better. I really do. I hope you feel better. Follow Tommy NC 2010. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Where Camp. Follow Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. 22. Follow the great Randini. Randall, how altest thou? Thouest is doing glorious. Follow Randall. Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow, who else have I not gave a plug? Hollywood Toys, the only place to live the movies. I guess Hollywood couldn't make it because I didn't see him in the chat. But he did say that he might not make it because he was working on something. So there you are. Hopefully, Hollywood, you can watch this back. And last, but certainly not least, guys, follow this handsome devil, this sweet little golden angel that never did anything wrong ever. Wink, wink, wink. I've been naughty sometimes. I have. But follow this handsome devil at FearsMan26. That's the main channel. And follow my second channel at Fears Vlogs. And Fears loves you guys. And Fears cares about you guys. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys later. Peace!